Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Opie and Anthony Show.
Yes.
So no one won the Mega Millions. I see they're doing stories about that on the news right off the bat, huh?
That seems to be one of the big stories of the day.
Are most of the states involved with the Mega Millions?
Yeah, there's a lot of them, I guess, right?
So it's going to go up to $550 million.
550.
I think that's the fourth largest ever.
Oh.
I believe.
Yes.
I believe I can fly.
I forgot to play. So I'm kind of glad. I'm glad no one won because I forgot to play.
You play the Mega Millions.
Well, when it gets up pretty high, I like the action. You know,
Yeah.
It's kind of fun. Get in there. You know, dare to dream.
Try to get a little taste.
Little taste.
A little taste of the Mega Millions. Share it with a few other numbskulls.
Get in there.
Oh, that's it. What's wrong? What's the problem with these states that they don't fucking deal with the Mega Millions?
Well, Nevada's got their own fucking...
Yeah, Nevada doesn't need no Mega Million, that's for sure.
Who else? Need that.
Who else you got on that list there?
Wyoming? Utah?
If I knew my states, I'd be able to tell you. I just see, like, shaded in white boxes.
Yeah, Utah.
All right, Utah, that's a religious thing.
Wyoming, right?
Yeah,
Mormons,
it's Wyoming.
Right?
And then Alabama. And
Missouri.
Missouri,
Alabama, Wyoming, Nevada, and Utah.
And Alaska and Hawaii.
Well, they're not really part of the United
bastards.
States. It's cute and all that they...
I'm kind of digging those Smithsonian Alaska shows.
Really?
Just a bunch of weird fucks up there, man.
That's cool.
And I know the Alaska people, they usually chime in when I say stuff like this, and they're like, you don't know, I live in Fairbanks, and it's just as good a city as...
It's just like New York.
I'm not talking about that. First of all, it isn't. Secondly, I wasn't even talking about that. I'm talking about these people that go up to just get away from everything.
Right.
And that does seem to be the place to do it. They're hunting moose. They live in shacks.
That sounds like a great life.
You know what? If you want to get away from everybody, just quit your bitching and go. That seems to be the place.
Right.
And they build these sod meat fucking, like, bunkers. The guy has to pick up sod from miles away and bring it in a boat. And there's things that want to kill him. There's just mosquitoes everywhere.
That sounds kind of cool.
It looks like if you were living in the lower 48 in the 1800s.
Yeah, but I mean, life in general is kind of mundane for all of us.
Yeah, this is like...
if you have to do regular chores and you can be
or
killed,
you're dead.
That's kind of cool.
Everything they do is to live.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
You can shoot a moose on the way to work.
Just fucking shoot a moose. There was this woman. She lives alone. She's like this kind of dykey woman.
Right.
And she shoots a moose. And then she's out there skinning it. Well, you know, and she's just talking as she's skinning the moose in the field.
Skinning a moose?
Goes, I like to take the heart with me, too. The heart's kind of tasty.
Oh, my God. Can I see that clip?
She's great.
How do you skin a moose?
With a sharp fucking knife.
And where do you start?
Balls.
Where do you start?
Well, she looked like she starts right around the ankles.
I would start with the asshole.
They slid around there.
When you start with the asshole and just kind of pull it apart.
Pull it apart like that?
Stretch it over the...
With my women, I like starting that way. As we...
Oh, my God.
Jimmy.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it was...
how do you learn how to skin a moose?
I guess she just learned from...
and it's no big deal to her, right?
No. She takes the meat. She's like... And she's talking about how, you know, I like putting it in a game bag to cool it down, to keep the flies off of it, because they'll lay their eggs on there right away. They'll lay eggs on it.
And do they make bacon out of the moose?
Well, I'm sure they make everything.
The beaver tails?
They make a little bit of everything.
How to skin a moose on YouTube. Of course it's up there.
Yeah, everything is.
I just saw Into the Wild last night, part of it, and they were talking about if you don't take the liver out fast enough, the flies start dropping larvae on it, and then the meat is worthless.
It's amazing how quickly you got to fucking scoop that shit up from the bugs.
Oh my God. Wait, maybe you can make some soup out of it.
Just a little fly larvae soup.
Yeah, the insides.
I don't know. That's pretty fucking gross, man. But yeah, it's a cool show. I forgot what it's called. It's called the Arctic Circle or something like that.
Is it Life Below Zero?
It might be Life Below Zero.
Life Below Zero.
Deep in Alaska. It looks like the graphic.
That sounds cool, man.
And they're just they're right inside the Arctic Circle.
Right.
We'll hunt actively until
they're doing everything. They got to hunt to live, and
between 40 and 50 below.
And then
it's an emergency.
In the middle of nowhere.
There's a family that looks for mastodon bones.
Bullets.
Oh, that's her, I think.
From the end of September
that's her.
until the middle of June, it's just me and the elements.
They get 3 months of good weather.
We don't
That's
have roads.
3 months of weather they can do anything in, and the rest of it is you had better have spent those 3 months stocking up on shit for the other 9 months.
All right, now it's a nightmare. So you spend 9 months. So
yeah.
Wait, no, you spend 3 months getting ready to live for the 9 horrible months.
For 9 fucking months.
And you know those 3 months are still shitty weather for me and you.
It's crap. And then they showed guys getting stuff like out in the bogs and shit like that, and it's just they're covered in mosquitoes.
Do they explain why they live there?
I think a lot of them are they have psychological problems.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think they have to be alone. They're like hermits.
But I think a lot of us live where we live because of our damn family.
Yeah,
it wasn't
people,
for families.
It's nothing to do with their families.
We'd all pick a much cooler place to live, right?
I think these people wanted to get as far away from their family as possible.
This is exactly like fucking the Siberia. People live in Siberia.
Yes.
Same awful life.
Yeah, it's pretty much the same thing.
3 months of fun.
It doesn't sound like it's fun, though. You got to spend those 3 months getting everything together for the 9 horrible months.
9 months of fighting death and 3 months of preparing to fight death for 9 months.
That's pretty much what they do.
But their lives are probably a bit more exciting than ours.
Yeah, there was this, I don't know, there seemed to be this mundane kind of existence, one day going into the next. And
is this the trailer? Keep going with this thing.
That's that crazy woman, yeah.
Until the middle of June, it's just me and the elements.
Middle of June, oh my God.
We
There
don't
is a
have
place.
roads. In Alaska, most of the rivers are the highways. Non-preparedness is death up here.
A lot of time, a lot of energy just to do some simple tasks here.
Chopping wood, a lot of wood chopping going on.
I lost my mother, my brother, and his girlfriend through the ice. I'm real cautious of where I step.
Jesus.
I'm in their country, they're not in mine. I'm not the top of the food chain here.
I took a couple shots, and then the bear looked at me, and then I was like, oh my God.
They're all armed to the teeth.
I came to Alaska when I was 18 years old. Some people take a job in a factory. I rolled the out.
We've got great pride. We're not just living here in a shack.
You don't have to be a hillbilly or a redneck to live in the bush.
That guy's a problem. He's got a temper.
I can see.
Yeah.
Holy, what was that?
Can't be scared
And
of death.
everywhere
You
you
gotta
go
be
has to be
scared
by
of
like
pancakes
plane
and get
if it's any distance.
The river will take us someday. We'll die on the river.
Life below zero. Wow.
Pretty cool.
How cold does it get?
I was watching that over the weekend. What's that?
What's it, like minus 20, minus 30 there?
Oh, it's crazy cold. Like you go out and die cold.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're about... they range because they go from one family or one person's story to the next and stuff. But they're pretty much within a 100 to 400 miles inside the Arctic Circle. That's where they.
I gotta watch
they live.
this.
It's pretty cool.
How many people live up there? Do they give some kind of any numbers?
They probably have, but I haven't seen.
Probably a few hundred, right? It's not that many.
It's not all that many. It's very, very sparse up there. I mean, there aren't many people. You could be alone. That's a place you go. Yeah, a lot of them don't have electricity. They run on generators like that. Some guys, they run on nothing. They have wood for heat, and they stock up on fish and cured meats and stuff in
Do they have TV at least?
smokehouse. There's no TV.
Oh, God, that would suck.
No, they just
It would be cool to
exist.
hunker down and have a nice fucking
I think
TV
you got a
program
lot
to
of
watch.
time with your own thoughts.
Oh, who wants
a lot
that?
of time to reflect.
That's
Do you like to reflect? Go to Alaska.
That's always creepy when you're left with your own thoughts for more than...
Yeah.
I could do it an hour or two, but day after day?
For
oh my
fucking
God,
9
fuck
month
no.
of
It's
reflecting.
like living a yoga retreat.
yeah, freezing.
Kind of cool, though.
Yeah, it's definitely a cool show.
There's a special called Happy People, which is the same as this, but it's about the Siberia and all they focus on these solo hunters. I watched it 2 days ago.
Oh, wow,
It's the
really?
same
Same
fucking
kind
life.
of vibe. Well, if you think Alaska is kind of part of that whole chain of that swath of shit that's frozen up there.
I went on Vice's YouTube channel finally because everyone's talking about it.
Yeah, it's
and
cool.
the documentaries. Oh my God, I was
Good
just
stuff.
one after another. Like I think you just described it like potato chips.
Yeah.
I just need, you just need more and more and more and more.
Watching.
Did you see the one with the motorcycles, Korea? tooling around
no.
Korea on the
Didn't see that
motorcycles?
one yet.
The New Zealanders, I believe.
That's weird. I thought I've seen
They look like
most of them.
they look very American until they open their mouths.
Oh, yeah.
And I was thinking, wow, that takes fucking balls to jump on a motorcycle. A bunch of them, you know, they got approval and all.
Yeah.
And just, you know, rock around North Korea all the way down to South Korea eventually, and they were allowed to cross the border.
Oh,
and
they were?
everything.
Oh, okay.
And it's just a quick little 15-minute documentary on their little journey.
They're cool. I'm noticing a lot of YouTube videos. They're pretty high quality now, and you can pop them up on your TV so easy.
God, yeah.
Like you used to have to, you were relegated to watching it on your phone or on a laptop or something like that. Now you just pop it right up on your TV through so many things, whether it's Xbox or your
it's TV now.
DVD player. Yeah.
It's just another
Apple
TV option, basically.
Yep, it's another TV option.
Then I saw the cuddling episode in Japan. That cuddling thing is fucking weird, man.
That's Japanese.
I thought it was like some kind of backdoor into having, you know, sex with a stranger, but they're serious about these cuddle houses where there's no sexual shit going on.
Yeah.
I thought it was an excuse, like, all right, it's a cuddle house, wink, wink.
I'm sure it's different in Japan as it would be in the United States. United States, you expect some fucking a handy or something.
Well,
in Japan, they're just like, oh, that would be dishonor.
In Japan, one of the services
Hand can be used like a knife.
They'll clean your fucking ears out. For you, with Q-tips.
They'll clean your ear.
Clean your rear.
Your ear? What?
But it's a whole list of things, and one of them is they will clean your ears out with Q-tips, and they showed the dude from Vice just getting his ears cleaned out.
I don't think I'd like that.
As his head is on her lap. And you're like, okay, that's going to lead to some heavy petting, isn't it?
Shenanigans? Ear play?
Oh, the smell of earwax. She's. Oh.
You don't like that?
No.
And then one of the things she'll look deeply into your eyes. I'm like, all right, that's some foreplay into something, no?
Yeah,
but she'll just lay on the bed and she'll turn toward you and just look deeply into your eyes.
A very subservient kind of a
look
bizarre. On their face.
What robots paying for human interaction?
I know.
That's terrible.
It really is silly.
She'll pretend you're a real person. Ooh. Terrible.
Unless you're coming.
Yeah. Get blown.
Then they were talking about a guy who makes $800,000. There are these clubs where the women go, and the guys just pay complete attention to the women.
Yeah.
But once again, there's no sex going on. But they listen to them fucking babble, and they get their drinks for them. It's almost like you're on a date.
Yeah.
But there's no sex. And these clubs are like, they're huge in Japan. And they talked to the one guy, and he said he makes $800,000 a year. Doing that, where he just shows up at the club and he's there for the women.
And watch him still kill himself at the
I can't stand when people use Japan as like a microcosm of our country or anything. When they compare, like, you know, the rate of violence, the economy, whatever it is. When you say, well, in Japan, you can't. The cultures are so fucking different.
They're a bunch of weirdos.
It's just
what it comes down to.
It's a strange, very different culture than
and
ours.
They explained that they're not getting married. They said, I'm going to fuck up the numbers, I think. I think 40% of the women are not married, and then 60% of the guys, I believe those were the numbers. Or was it 50% of the women? Somewhere around there. The guys, definitely 60%. 60% of all males in Japan are not married. That number is fucking huge. They're kind of career oriented.
Career oriented? Is that
career
oriented?
Career oriented.
I'll go for them.
And then I moved on. I had to. You know, when they give you suggestions for the next one on Vice, it was donkey sex in Colombia.
Donkey sex in Colombia.
Could you find that? It's almost worth playing the whole fucking documentary. It's only 15 minutes.
What's it?
It's a tradition in the northern part of Colombia where adolescent males have sex with donkeys, and they believe it stretches out your dick and makes it bigger.
Wait.
So they
Who's
start
getting fucked here?
The most bizarre tradition, donkey sex. It's on Vice's YouTube channel. This is the one that I was like, what the fuck?
So are the guys fucking the donkey, or is the donkey fucking the guy?
Oh, no, the guys are fucking the donkeys.
Oh,
and they talk to a whole bunch
I thought it was weird.
They talk to a whole bunch of teenage boys. They start at around 11. 11, 12, they're fucking donkeys, and everyone accepts it. They go up into the hills and find a donkey.
I don't get that at all.
Just play the first part of this. Vice Guide to Sex. And the women.
Hey, I'm Ryan Duffy. We're here in New York City. We actually just got back to the States. We spent some time down in Colombia, where we found out that some of the locals, they fuck donkeys.
All right. Another fucking shithole. Jesus Christ.
We're on the Caribbean here in Cartagena, Colombia.
Cartagena.
It looks beautiful, actually.
The city basically looks like it was constructed from the daydreams of frustrated 9-to-5ers. You can picture some fat guy in a cubicle going, God damn, I just wish I was on a beach somewhere that was more beautiful than any beach I've ever seen, in a city with absolutely beautiful architecture and filled with gorgeous women.
Whoa. Wow.
That's Cartagena.
Don't ever fuck my donkey, Tony.
Some of our friends have been telling us that on the northern coast of Colombia, people fuck donkeys. Foolishly, we basically said, we'll believe that when we see it. So we flew down to Cartagena and figured we'd do some investigating of our own.
Oh, man. Young spring breakers, it looked like, huh?
It's a really macho culture, and they really value the chase here. I mean, Colombian men, I think the chase is incredibly important.
Oh, boy.
I'm from London. I'm a freelance journalist here, and I've been living here for 5 years. And I'm married to a Colombian. Colombian men think they're the best lovers in the world because they've never had anyone to tell them otherwise. People used to talk, and they used to say, oh, the costeños are all they do is party, they drink, and the joke was they fuck donkeys. No one actually said, I'd done it. They'd all said, oh, no, my friends had done it, and it's quite common that, if you live on a farm, you'll see people with their own special donkey, and yes, it's something that you do, it's totally cultural, and it's normal. It's just a different way of seeing sex.
Yeah.
It's just a different way of looking at it.
Right.
Yeah.
Bueno, no es un mito, es una realidad. La mayoría de los hombres de la zona norte de Colombia.
She's saying it's real.
Yeah, they're talking to
most men have their first experience, sexual experience with a donkey. They prefer to experiment first with a donkey rather than a woman.
No sé qué placer encontrarán en ello,
I don't know what pleasure they find in it, but it's their decision, right? Well, this guy says when I was 14, I had my first sexual encounter with a donkey during puberty. The doctor used to recommend it. What? The donkeys help stretch your dick.
Told you.
It helps to develop your size.
Right.
Every week, Sundays, we went into the hills to have sex with the donkey. Oh, that sounds nice. My Spanish is getting very well. I could understand it. And
the guy, by the way, here's how that myth got started.
Wow.
The first guy who got caught doing it.
Yes, it makes your dick bigger.
Oh, all right.
I swear.
This is just a little bit outside of Cartagena. We're getting a tour of the land from our new friends here, and then we're going to go see about this donkey fucking thing.
Vice rules, by the way.
That's funny.
These guys go anywhere.
We're big supporters of Vice on the Opie and Anthony show. Now he's back in New York.
When we got back from Colombia, we were so freaked out, so totally confused by what we'd seen and what you're about to see, that we felt like we really had to go see a sex therapist, if only so we didn't spend the next 2 weeks of our lives crying in the fetal position.
So we're here in the offices of Dr. Hani Maletsky. She's the author of this book, which is Understanding Bestiality and Zoophilia.
Oh.
Could you kind of break down what's bestiality, what's zoophilia, what are the differences in terms?
It's got to mean she's into that, right? That she's writing about it?
Yeah, exactly.
Bestiality is sex with animals. That's sort of the act.
Yeah.
And zoophilia is more about feelings, about attraction. When somebody is a zoophile, it's sort of like a sexual orientation. While bestiality is sort of like using the animal as a form of masturbation. Bestiality has been going on throughout history in every culture, basically. In my book, I even mentioned an agricultural society in northern Colombia called Cagaba. And in that society, it is an ancient pre-Columbian belief. Adolescent males will not achieve competence in marriage unless they practice intercourse with donkeys.
That's hilarious.
I think that's because of big online ordering.
Colombia is very
get a hard on with a donkey?
Super Catholic.
How do you not?
So a lot of these girls are
super
not
Catholic
having sex until they're.
So the girls aren't having sex, so the guys like, fuck that. I gotta have sex
but
with
all of
something.
which leaves our friend over
What
here
religion are the
and
donkeys?
various other 14-year-olds with basically a 6-year-long case of blue balls.
They really got to take you into the shitty neighborhood to get some donkey fucking going on.
Yeah, going up into the hills. I'm 14 years old. I'm 17. My first time was over near the mine, over there.
Oh, the old mine.
Tell them how old you were. When I was 11. My first time was normal. I liked it. He liked it, and he hasn't stopped since.
Hey, he's still fucking that. You keep fucking that donkey.
All these kids are already fucking donkeys. They stick it in every day. Everyone who fucks donkeys, raise your hand.
Come on.
A woman is better because a woman can suck your dick in a donkey can. It's true. As long as they don't have a woman, they can have all the donkey they want. But when they have a woman, they shouldn't. All the boys at the age are looking around for donkeys.
This is just bizarre behavior.
It's normal.
What's with the whole initiation thing anyway? Like, you're not going to find that in the States, right? You get initiated together. 13-year-old boys and girls in rec rooms groping each other, and it's awkward and terrible, but, they're of the same species. Yeah. So what's keeping that from happening here?
They come to a certain age, they're 12, 13, 14, and if they hadn't had a sexual experience, they hadn't had sex, then they're not a man. I mean, they just can't go around saying that they're a virgin.
So in junior high, a lot of credibility is based on how many people you've made out with, and all that stuff. So we're trying to sort out here which one of these two little guys, both of them are 14, have fucked more donkeys.
He has. I have, this guy says. I have lots of girlfriends. Yeah, but donkeys. Yeah, donkeys. What about your girlfriend? She doesn't want to put out yet.
Put out.
I stroke the donkey until she's ready. Like this.
And now he's showing how he...
The tail goes up. I spread her pussy and I go in.
Holy shit.
Aren't you scared of getting kicked? No, I give it to her soft.
Oh, he knows how to fuck a donkey.
This kid's maybe 11 or 12. I go like this. I grab her like this and I squeeze her tight. It's warm. It's real nice and warm.
Oh,
we heard a lot of different reasoning from the folks we spoke to.
There's insanity going on down there.
It ran the gamut between really practical reasons to stuff that we found a little more far-fetched, like, it enlarges the size of the penis.
I have heard that there are other civilizations who believe that having sex with an animal,
using the term loosely,
specifically donkey,
civilization.
She's getting a little moist just talking about this.
I think she is.
She likes it. It seems like she might.
Like
with her
Muslim
sensible hairdo.
Fathers will encourage our sons to have sex with a donkey so that their penises will grow.
See, her talking about penises growing, I think that's making a little...
She likes that.
A little moist. The thing is, it's usual for them to develop better. It's a local custom we have here.
Local custom.
It's something that's done when you're just getting started. But sometimes it doesn't end there.
People get hooked on fucking that donkey.
Catch feelings.
Donkey, yeah.
Outside of Cartagena.
Notice he's getting further and further away.
Yeah. Beautiful Caribbean city. Where, I'd say a rough estimate, every other girl is a fucking 10. Give or take. And the ugly girls are 7s. And we're here, 35 minutes from there. And our friend here is going to fuck a donkey.
Oh my God.
How much longer on this? It's working though, I guess. We can keep going.
About 6 minutes.
So after talking to all these folks in Trabaco, hearing all their stories, pretty much thought that we'd heard and seen it all. Little did we know that our cab driver was so happy to help and eager to kind of share this part of the culture with us that we were about to see a whole lot more.
So that's a guy donkey.
Yeah, they're showing donkeys with giant penises.
Big donkey dick.
Yeah.
So Martine took us out.
That donkey probably fucks a lot of donkeys, though.
Setting. There are all kinds of trees and a couple little lakes.
He's going to talk to Martin. You want to do Martin here?
At my age, at this point in my life, I've been with a rough estimate, more than 100 donkeys. When we were kids, a good friend of mine said, Martin, come, let's go fuck a donkey. It was the first time I was going to go fuck a donkey. He said, come on, you go first. I said, wait a second, how does this go? He said, just go up to it. And I pulled it open, saw the donkey's pink pussy. Fucking shit. Lots of times you think about a girl. And sometimes you're just there thinking about the donkey you're fucking.
For people who had sex with animals and then they want to
back to this thing.
How different it is.
Is that a boy or a girl?
Travis is, and they're marking all this audio.
Oh, God. Of what to do, and they call it mind games.
Yeah.
That with people you have to play mind games, and you have to figure out what they want.
Be an
while
Anthony,
the animals
donkey fucker.
It's right there. And then if you try
I can hear the repurposed audio now.
That to humans, it's humans are a lot more complicated. On top of the fact that sometimes it feels different.
She's getting excited.
She likes
donkeys.
She's squirming in her
fucking
seat.
Sexy about her because she accepts all of it.
Yeah.
She's just a dirty girl.
She accepts it.
You gotta think she's
mind
dirty, man.
Say, after you had sex with a female dog,
Write about anything, and she's writing about this stuff. Why?
Well, yes, even after my wife caught me, 3 months later, I was on my way back from a job out in the countryside and saw a donkey. A pregnant donkey. Wow. With a big ass. I pulled over, got off my bike, went up to her, and took her behind the bush.
And even when
it's like the Gene Simmons of donkeys.
Oh, yeah.
This is Mars's culture, by the way.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Mars, Jesus. You talk about those big asses, now we understand why.
All these different shades in the middle.
I can't imagine that you're looking at the donkey going, that's a nice big ass on the donkey. Like, that doesn't make any sense.
That's where the term donkey ass came from.
Yeah,
Right, Mars?
Because he was talking about
I mean, if you're going to use it like some masturbatory fucking warm pieces of meat, that's one thing.
Right.
Seeing it as an attractive animal, that's a whole nother world.
Yeah. Oh.
Because the street donkeys that you find are getting fucked first by one guy, then by another. Lots of times, I too am turned on and fuck them without a condom or anything. He likes a whore donkey. This guy likes one of the
sad eyes of the donkey.
Well, just in case, they're all bullshitting. This guy's taking a donkey behind a tree.
Behind the tree.
So, Martine is back there preparing. He's getting himself aroused and preparing to fuck the donkey.
You stay hard for that.
So he's going to give us a shout when he's ready to mount.
Oh, my God.
There's nothing good. It's walking behind a tree to find us. Oh, no. Oh, no.
There he
yeah, dude. Surprise you knew was coming and you didn't want to be there.
They cube it out, but it's very obvious what he's doing.
Yeah, he's fucking a donkey.
He's getting his
Oh, my
off.
God.
Oh, my God.
He is fucking that donkey. Donkey's just eating. He's grazing.
Yeah.
It's one of those...
Now he's petting the donkey.
Yeah.
Where I thought it was going to be really funny, and now I'm so bummed. All of Columbia. We were told a variety of reasons.
He's putting his pants back on.
We were told it's a gender role thing. We were told it has to do with the predominant Catholicism in Columbia. Even an economic reason.
He's going to the river to wash his donkey dick off.
I'm not going to wrap this up in any tidy package because it doesn't exist. I watched a man fuck a donkey, and it was probably changed me for the rest of my life. What the reality probably is that there are probably people fucking animals all over the fucking place. And it's certainly not distinctly a Colombian thing.
He's washing in a river.
I definitely think it's safe to say that we really have seen it all. Way too damn much, in fact. Even now, back in New York, everywhere I look, I keep seeing these Colombian donkeys.
There you go.
Wow, yeah.
So, he was right above a Juan Valdez.
Valdez and his fucking donkey, yeah.
I had to tap out after that. I saw, like, I don't know how many, at least 10 of these over the weekend. Thank you, Vice. Their YouTube channel's called Vice, right? VICE. Yeah. Okay.
That's
you can find that video and many others by them. They do a really good job just traveling the world.
They go fucking anywhere, man.
Yeah,
anywhere.
They don't fuck around, man.
Exposing the stories you want to know about.
That dude just like to fuck donkeys.
I don't think it's I know their dick ain't getting bigger. They just like fucking donkeys.
Imagine living in a world where it's accepted. You're coming home from a job and you see a donkey on the side of the road and you go, well, I'm going to get my dick wet.
Gotta make a stop.
You know what's even worse than the donkey fuckers is there's probably at least one guy whose fetish is to suck the cum out of them.
Jesus, Jimmy. We're pretty far with this already. I don't know.
That's hilarious.
There's one guy who gets off doing that.
Yeah, cleaning up.
Yeah, he looks for sad donkeys on the side of the road and he gives them the old checkup.
Just a random.
Yeah.
Oh, God damn. Pretty fucking disgusting. I don't know. I wonder what that does.
That sure beats SpongeBob this weekend.
That's, how'd you get away for that?
I got up before my kids. I was able to watch some shit finally.
A little donkey. Boy, you really go right for it, don't you? It's like, fuck.
Well,
it's cartoons or this.
It's the famous internet loop that you get into. It starts off all nice, and by the end of it, you're like, how the fuck did I get here?
Yeah.
What did it start at? It wound up at donkey.
It started out with those Koreans on motorcycles. I mean, Koreans. Those people just jumping on motorcycles and, tooling all around North Korea. That's innocent enough, right?
Yeah, and then when you're done with that video and the other recommendations come up.
And then there were a couple more in there.
I accept this recommendation.
Donkey fucking.
But then a couple more, and then it led to sex, the Japanese cuddling thing with sexual undertones.
Yeah.
And then, of course, I was, blue balling bad there because I'm like, what the fuck? No one's having sex in Japan.
Yeah.
So then I had to go all in, I guess, and end with the donkey sex. And I knew that was it. There was nowhere else to go after that. I knew it was time to turn off Vice's YouTube channel for now.
It's important that your family realizes that there are times when you need some alone time to watch the things that you're interested in.
Thank you, Sam. Yeah. There was one I wanted to watch, but I just finally tapped out. Where, I don't know, I guess there's humans somewhere in the world that they treat as pets, and you can go and see them, and you're encouraged not to feed them.
Or really?
I think it's some kind of tribe that hasn't changed whatsoever, and you kind of go there and watch them, and they don't want you interacting with them at all because it'll really just fuck them up. But they allow you to get close enough to check out this tribe. Could you find that?
Strangeness going on in this world.
I want to make sure I'm describing that properly. It was on Vice's channel. It was pretty much front and center.
They're just odd.
Huh?
Just weird people in this world. Doing some strange shit.
Right.
That you can't just cover up by saying, well, it's a different culture you don't understand. You're fucking a donkey.
Yeah, there's no culture where you can go, well, you don't know better.
Yeah.
It's a fucking animal behind a shrub. It's fucking horrible.
If it's so accepted, why are you taking it behind the bush?
Right. Take it home.
Just fuck it right there in the street.
Yeah. And the animal didn't even notice. That's the weird part. Just grazing.
Just sit there eating. He doesn't know what's going on.
Not even embarrassed.
No, he doesn't.
Being raped, basically.
You're raping
Eating oats while you're being raped.
Who eats while they're being raped?
A donkey.
Jesus, a donkey, obviously.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that donkey was fine with it.
Didn't even care.
No.
That dude knew how to romance a donkey, though. He'd been around the
Well, you
block
saw
a few
how he
times.
took care of the donkey after it.
Oh, yeah, he's cuddling with his ass.
Just put his head on its big donkey ass and was petting it a little bit.
Yeah.
Saying, "Como."
Como.
Can't find that one about the tribe or the people. No, it must have been one of the suggested then, if you can't see it on the front page.
It's so cool. There's so many choices now. Watch shit.
There's a million of these they don't want to watch.
You're not a captive to the network television anymore.
Right.
I don't know many people that do just watch regular, like the big network television shows.
God,
they have to be like amazingly good for anyone to watch them. You know, it's just like...
it's the same shit. Like, a big story today is, Family Guy brought back Brian, which we all knew. Not just us. We're not that brilliant. Everyone knew that they were going to bring the stupid dog back.
Yeah.
But why couldn't Seth and them, because they're supposed to be edgy and a little different, why couldn't they just spin that differently finally? You know?
What, not bring him back or something?
Yeah. Or not go down that road at all.
Right.
They go down that road, and we all go, oh, okay, how are they going to bring the stupid fucking dead, dog back?
It got him press.
Because it's been done a million fucking times.
He's looking for publicity and press for his show, so it worked.
So what, it was a little time travel thing, and Stewie saved Brian, I guess?
Yeah, he goes back in time and knocks him out of the way of
just
the
in time
car that ran him over in the other episode. Yeah.
Well, I guess you're right. Everyone's talking about it.
Yeah.
It's on all the websites, but... It goes to your point, though. We all knew that's what was going to happen. I think we're all looking for just different shit to finally watch, right?
Yeah.
Look, I was watching Donkey Sex, and you're watching that Alaskan crap. That was pretty wild.
I was watching that. I saw old Milton Friedman fucking economy talk show that was going on, and a film that he had about capitalism and stuff. And then Donald Rumsfeld shows up. This was like from 1979, 1980.
Right.
And Donald Rumsfeld shows up as just a business guy. They're like, oh, and Donald Rumsfeld, the president of this company and stuff. And they're discussing the free market and everything. It was it was real geeky and nerdy and stuff, but I found it pretty interesting. Free to Choose, it's called. Yeah, little Donnie Rumsfeld.
Oh, my God, look at young Donnie Rumsfeld.
Oh, yeah. And then there's these guys and, more kind of liberal or socialist-leaning guys talking economy, and Milton Friedman talking about just the free market and how it should be just, a free market.
What kind of company did he run?
I don't know. Some technical company, I guess.
Why would you watch this? Look how awful it looks.
It's so old. It's from like this 1979,
it's called
1980.
On Free to Choose.
It was on PBS. It was like an old channel.
God.
It was like an old Channel 13 show. But it's like it was a comparison of different economies from around the world and how sometimes I have to decompress with that. With just
But it's a
it's out
comparison
there.
from 35 years ago.
That's another thing, though, that was pretty cool. In hindsight, it's amazing how accurate some of these guys were on predicting what would happen in the free
future.
market with a lot of government regulations put on and stuff. So if you're into that thing, it's interesting. If not, it's going to be the most boring fucking thing you ever watched. But and then, you go from that, and then all of a sudden, bing, ding, bing, 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 that Seinfeld's on, and then you go from that to something else. I mean,
donkey fucking.
We're living
in start and end with donkey fucking.
These are fucking wonderful times we live in, bros.
Good times, good times.
We're jolly green giants with television.
Yeah. It's great that people are uploading long stuff now, too. It's not just everything's 30 seconds long. You get like 15 minutes here, half an hour, an hour and a half.
You can pop that shit right on. And what else was I watching? Oh, yeah, I was watching some shit on on South Africa, on the Shack people, not like Shack Balloon. It was,
people like Shaq?
There's a
whole tribe of shacks?
They live in shacks.
Oh.
And the government and the African, the ANC, African National Congress? Yeah. They're trying to do the same thing, just boot these people out. Get the fuck out. We want to build nice houses that can get rent and things like that. So, for the impoverished in South Africa, nothing's really changing. It's the same. Meet the new boss, same as the old boss kind of a thing. But it is odd. Some of these people haven't identified you don't shit where you eat. Oh. Literally, don't shit where you eat. You'd think these shack communities would come together and just figure it out themselves for certain things. But they're just waiting on the government to save them. And it just ain't going to happen. And these people are like, I've lived in the shack city for 20 years. It's like 20 years. No one's coming to help you.
Looks cool.
Fucking dig a cesspool yourself.
Looks kind of cool, though.
Oh, no.
Looks like a simple life.
Corrugated tin and fucking shit.
Right.
That's what this place is.
What are the bugs like there? The roaches, the fucking flies?
It's fucking disgusting.
Probably not too bad.
And they're trying to build like a city. Like they're like, why does the money go to new soccer stadium for this thing? It's like they're trying to bring people in that are spending money in some of these places. And, giving these people money is not going to help the economy. So they're still having a hard problem with unemployment and poverty in South Africa. Yeah. So, I watched a little of that.
You missed the best TV, though.
Yeah? Donkey fucking?
Local news covering a snowstorm is my favorite fucking thing to do.
I tuned in to a little WPIX.
They were talking about ice like we've never heard of it before, and never seen it before.
Like a plague of fucking flaming frogs were falling from the sky.
Right.
It just made no sense.
They were explaining it in such a way like aliens have landed.
Yeah.
How to deal with ice when you're walking.
How to
deal with ice when
apparently it's
when
slippery.
you're driving.
Apparently
then there's something called black ice they were describing.
Racist.
Black ice, you say?
Yeah.
I was obsessed with that when I was doing gigs for years. Black ice, because the fucking roads ice up and you don't see it.
Yeah.
And I was obsessed with being killed by black ice.
I was driving home from my brother's last night. We had a little Christmas cookie party thing, and I went way slower because I'm like, man, I know there's black ice out here somewhere because that shit was melting all day, and now it's fucking cold again,
freezing up.
But
that is
it was
when you hit a patch of that and you realize, oh yeah, there's just nothing under my tires right now. I'm on a fucking knock hockey board.
Right.
I would call in advance. I called the police department a few times when I was going to do a gig. Levy fucking rips me about it.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. I would call and say,
"Is there some black ice on the road?"
Well, you guys having any problems with black ice around there? I really would. I was fucking paranoid about being
Why don't you give us your name and address and we'll come over and tell you if we.
They probably thought you were saying black guys.
Black guys, yeah.
Right,
There's a lot of black guys around there.
Right. Problem with black guys?
But they cover these snowstorms. It's just amazing.
Yeah.
We know what snow is. I guess they do well in the ratings or something.
Oh, they love it because then they just bullshit you with, and we're looking for more Tuesday. And then,
and then they went to some neighborhood. I think it was in the Bronx. I got up really early. Like, when was the snowstorm? I don't remember. I guess yesterday morning.
Saturday.
I was up by 6 watching the coverage, and they were in a neighborhood that lost power. And and here's and it's even worse for these people as you could see they lost power. And I'm thinking to myself, everyone is still sleeping, so you're trying to make something that's still not there. As you can see, it's pitch dark, which makes it even more dangerous out here.
They love
But they didn't show one person that was up yet.
No. They love making a big to-do.
And then they have to show the plow guys getting their plows together, and you're looking at that like, wow, I guess that's what we're going to use to fight the aliens that came down from above.
The sand. They show the sand spreaders. They're out there.
It's follows the exact same pattern every time. Then you got to get the driver rolling down her window, and you stick the camera in her face. And like, it's actually not too bad. You just got to go a little slower and take your time.
Bad, but they show them driving away, waving. Bye. It's the same shit.
I love it though, not for the same reasons, because there are people out there that really watch to really get their news about it. But there's so much to goof on there.
Yeah, I could understand if it's going to be an amazing blizzard to kind of cover it. Big story, going to shut down things.
Yeah.
But, I mean, we really got nothing.
Well, we got a regular snowstorm.
It started raining anyway.
I'm near my brother. It seemed like 5 or 6 inches, whatever. Yeah. But we've seen that a million times in our lifetimes.
Ain't nothing, yo.
Nah. But anyway. That was more week. And then the stupid fucking Jets, of course.
Oh, I guess they lost, huh?
Yeah, they gave Jets Nation hope last week.
It's pretty much done.
Yeah, they're done. They kind of were in a tough spot before yesterday's game, but now they're really just pretty much done. They get knocked out officially tonight, I think, if the
Ravens
win, right?
I heard that on the news. I don't know anything about that. I just heard. I want to stress that I know nothing.
I was in the gym last night, and I haven't watched football all year, and I happened to go late. And
I saw your Twitter exchange.
I get right on the fucking whatever I was doing. Maybe I'm the elliptical, and I'm watching. And a minute after I start watching, that fucking cocksucker Romo.
Yeah.
All you Cowboy fans are, dude, what about the defense? What about the coaching? He fucking stinks.
What did he do wrong yesterday?
Interception in the fourth quarter. I guess that they had a lead and the defense blew the lead. Hey, the defense stinks too. But the reality is, he is a fucking bum.
Yeah.
He's a choking, no heart bum. And Jerry Jones is a bum for building the franchise around him. And I don't watch football all year.
He puts up some good stats.
Absolutely.
And
until
when it comes
the fourth
down
quarter,
to it, when it really
him,
matters, it seems like he falls apart a lot.
Zero fucking heart. Zero playoff heart. It makes me so... I almost screamed in the gym. And then he threw another fucking pick. 2 interceptions in the fourth quarter.
Well, then you were on Twitter, and I saw a few of the Cowboy people were getting a little angry with you, Jimmy.
Oh, yeah. Well, I guess it's his fault they gave up ball points in the fourth quarter. That's good. He threw an interception, you dumb motherfucker. He threw an interception. They were up by 5. He throws an interception, and Green Bay comes back, and they go up by 2. And then Dallas gets the ball back, and that choking scumbag does it again.
I like it. This Jim Norton's an idiot.
No, I'm not an idiot. The bottom line is he's not a big game or a big moment guy. He's a great probably first and second quarter guy, and he's a fucking disgusting choke. I hate it. That's like if every time I did a fucking setup, it was great, and then the punchline bombed. Every time. Told you I was walking to a bar. No one would go, wow, but what great setups. They go, he stinks, this guy.
Just a shitty year for New York sports, I'll tell you. Fuck. Knicks are horrendous. The Islanders are horrendous.
Not that it mattered. I guess
Jets are out. Giants are out. Eli Manning threw 5 interceptions. What's wrong with that guy?
Nice. Playing for the other team.
What a fall this guy's had.
Yeah.
But at least he's got 2 Super Bowls. At least in the big games, in those moments, he beat Tom Brady, one of the great all-time quarterbacks. At least he doesn't choke every time they need him to. Eli right now could lose every game for his career, and you go, you know what? At least 2 times he proved that big games, this guy's he's the guy to go to.
Still got 2, huh?
Yeah, he's still got 2.
Bob Levy.
Yellow.
Hold on.
Wait, the phones aren't on. Hold on.
You there?
Hold on.
Yeah.
There
Sorry about that. What's up, Bob?
What's up, man? Yeah, Norton was terrified of black ice. It was fucking amazing. He would call me and go, look, I don't know if we should go to the gig. There's going to be black ice. I'm going to go call the cops. I'm like, they're going to fucking come to your house and fucking beat you with a fucking bat. You're calling about fucking black ice?
It was a legit concern, though. There was no internet then. There was in 1992, 93. There was no way to go on and check, and I didn't want to slide to my death.
I would just assume that there is... And drive carefully.
That's a good point. I had a Mustang.
Like, I don't know, because the cops aren't going to know. Did you ever get accurate black ice information from the police when you called?
Not to my knowledge. I think it was a lot of just be cautious.
Yes, just common sense, like, be careful. It's out there.
I was coming back one time. It was an upstate New York gig, and I'm coming back. And upstate New York is the worst for shit like that.
Oh, yeah.
And I remember it was just... Dude, it was shiny black, the road, and it was all black ice, and I was just like, I'm going to fucking die doing this.
That's scary.
Yeah, I didn't have a great story there. I just was scared of it.
Yeah, but Jim, you can't call the cops 911 and ask them about black ice when people are getting murdered.
Well, I wouldn't call and ask 911. I would actually just call the police department. I wouldn't call the emergency line. And I would just say, "Have you guys? How are your roads up there?"
Just talking to some desk sergeant that just hasn't been out all day anyway. Black ice, like, oh, we got this black ice guy. The hell does he want? I don't know. Is it black ice on the street? Yeah.
And it's usually the side roads anyway.
Yeah.
The highways, they got to
salt them down.
381's terrible.
For black ice?
Ooh, fuck yeah. Is
that your number 1 for black ice out there in the tri-state area?
Yeah, 81.
81 is your number?
Yes, 81
Jimmy doesn't like that black ice.
No.
Look out.
The funny thing is that he's scared of black ice, but it took him 4 hours to have his dad drive into my house in a blizzard to fuck 2 whores I had over there.
Oh, you know what that
is?
What? They were calling it, this is probably, I want to say 94.
Yeah.
They were calling it like the storm of the century or whatever, and I still lived with my parents. And Bobby had 2 girls that were stranded at his house, And my dad wouldn't let me have the car because I wasn't an experienced driver.
Oh, no.
How old were you in 94?
68, 26.
That's why I asked.
Wait, no, I wasn't. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I was 21 when I started in 1990. So
25,
yeah.
Oh, my
That's still
God.
old enough to be able to handle a motor vehicle.
That's a little too old to have Daddy drive you to a whore.
Yeah, he wouldn't give me the car, so I think he drove me in his fucking Taurus. Bobby lived off exit 8A. We were like probably 9 miles. But didn't we bring food too or something?
No, here's what happened. I had these 2 girls. They were 18. I just got my first divorce, so I'm like, fuck this. I'm going fucking young. Okay? So fucking, I have them over there. I called Norton. I said, get over there. He goes, I can't. The streets are closed, right? 4 hours later, I get a knock on the door. He's got a brown bag with just spaghetti hanging out of the top of it. And he goes, hey, man, just thought you guys might be hungry.
That was your smooth move?
Yeah.
Thought you could use some spaghetti on such a hot day.
Girl, right?
What?
He fucked her in the bathroom, and
right.
he had his one leg in the litter box. He was kicking the cat litter out. While
Yeah.
he was fucking her.
Yeah, there's cat shit on the floor, cat litter on the floor. It was awful.
Oh, my God.
And we tried to swap girls, and the girl I was with was all for it, but the girl Levy fuck didn't want to do it.
No, huh?
No, I didn't blame her.
Oh, my God.
4 hours. So did your dad know why he was driving you there?
Yeah, so, you know, he was a trooper. He really helped me. I was like, Dad, this girl's over there. And I think he was so worried that I was going to turn into a homosexual.
Yeah, get him some pussy.
I'd be happy to. Sled dogs, get me there.
You weren't paying for it, you know what I mean? Or having, like, the girl in front of your house. I mean, what you did in front of your house was sick enough.
Yeah, I don't know if they knew that at that time, though. I mean, I think he just sensed that I was desperate, and he was right. He was right.
He puts up a sun thing on their window to cover it and get a blowjob from a hooker for 2 cigarettes and $5.
That's actually a smart move. It's like fucking
In the driveway of your parents' house.
It's perfectly acceptable.
Wow.
Now, I think that was 94, 95.
Wow.
A long time.
It was a good year for you, Jimmy. It's going to be a good summer.
Thanks, brother.
All right, Bob.
Take care, guys.
See you, man.
Bob Levy.
Well, they're telling people to pretty much profile holiday shopping safety tips. I guess the
Short Hills Mall.
Short Hills Mall.
Which is a really, really nice mall, man. Big time.
We did the last homeless shopping spree there.
Yeah, we had a guy lost his life there.
A guy was carjacked and shot in the head for his SUV, I guess.
Land Rover,
as his wife stood there watching. Fucking pieces of shit. So,
Is it the guy who did it or no? Is there a description of at least the man's clothing who did it?
No, I heard the description I heard this morning, they left in the silver SUV. No plate number, no nothing. Just like whoever the suspects were, no description. Okay. Carjacking. They had been shopping, I guess, at the mall, a little Christmas shopping. They go out, get approached, and they just shoot the guy in the head.
Did he not give his keys up, or did he actually?
I don't know what the details of the story are.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, as far if it comes between your life and your keys,
give it up.
Give them the fucking keys. Yeah. Give them the keys and your dumb Christmas presents.
Right, take
have
it
a story to tell your family. Sorry, I don't have any gifts. Some fucking monster pointed a gun at me, and I'm done. Yeah, you gotta watch that. But they're telling people, park in a lighted area. Get your keys out, get them ready, and be aware of your surroundings. Okay, I know what that means.
Yeah.
I got it. I'm on it.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha.
It's a code word.
Gotcha.
It means profiling.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was black ice again.
Black ice.
Oh.
I like calling the police in advance. Hey, I'm going to Short Hills Mall. Any black ice? Yeah.
Jesus.
Jimmy's hilarious. Calling the police.
There was no way to check back
what a
then.
sweet boy.
Yes, I was. I didn't want to be
you
injured.
Didn't want to slide on the ice.
No, I didn't. I wanted to get to and fro safely.
Did you constantly think you were on black ice?
Dude, it was a phobia.
Oh no!
That I think started on my way to Lancaster when I was in my Mustang.
Oh no!
And I couldn't make the trip. It was so bad. It was like literally doing 15, 20 miles an hour.
Oh my
over
God!
Route
Imagine
30.
being behind him.
Oh, it was terrible.
I would be
and Some were. It was a phobia, a horrible driving phobia.
Did you drive? Did you feel like you were sliding? Like
all the way. One time I was coming home, and my dad's. I had the Topaz, I think, or the Taurus. After he gave it to me.
Shitty cars.
Tauruses and Topaz. Topaz. Wow, that's a real chick magnet.
Then we became Saturn people.
Yes.
The Nortons were a Saturn family after that. But I remember I was driving. It was so scary that I was on like Route 130, and I had to call my girlfriend at the time and have her come pick me up because her car was heavier.
Oh, God. Your girl had a fucking...
Yeah, she did. She picked me up.
Little fag.
Yeah, well, I spun out. I was going over a hill, and I spun into a circle, and I was like, wow, enough of this.
Oh, black ice.
It was black ice.
Oh, was she a more confident winter driver than you?
No, she was a complete kook. Complete kook.
All right, we're going to take a break. Speaking of the homeless shopping spree, that's our latest podcast.
Yes.
Is that the last one we did? Or did we do another homeless after that one?
Was this the one before we weren't allowed to? We couldn't get the day part from the fucking shitty GM and PD over at K-Rock, or here when they want us to go to a Krauser's and do it.
Krauser's. Yeah. Seems people always get in our way, huh?
They just get in the way, dude.
Thank you, sir.
They didn't want us to do afternoon drive for one lousy fucking day for our homeless shop.
I don't want to give up my day part. I don't want to give up my day part.
My day part. I remember that.
And we still killed it. So I guess it's the final homeless shopping spree we ever did.
Yes.
It is this week's Opie and Anthony podcast. Go get that, all right? All right, everyone?
All righty.
And we'll have a new podcast this Wednesday. What's the one we're working on for Wednesday again?
Kevin Hart and Big A being squirted upon.
Dude, Kevin Hart is now a movie star. We all know it, and very good friends with Jim Norton, especially. Friends of the show, but fuck, I mean, Jimmy goes way back with Kevin Hart. And he's in that new movie, and God bless him, but that movie, what the fuck?
Was that the
we can talk about it after the break. I think we have a little bit. De Niro and Stallone's characters fighting at age, what, like 60 or something?
70.
How old are they? Supposed to be in that movie?
I don't know how old they're supposed to be, but
we know how old they are.
Yeah.
It's called Grudge Match.
Yeah, Grudge Match. The posters look creepy because they've really like photoshopped all sorts of
World of Hurt.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
All right, we'll talk about that, some other things after the break. Stay where you are. Ba ba ba. I bet you took most of his shit out of there that mattered to him. Yeah,
I hope so.
I would bet.
It was Great White renting it out. Maybe they were. Oh boy, that's just mean.
I notice Erock's not here today.
Erock.
Let's go to Sam. Sam, why isn't Erock here?
Erock is gone for what? The foreseeable future. Foreseeable.
Now this is our last week of radio for the year,
right?
As you can tell.
Yeah. Vacation mode.
This week is going to get really slow.
It never stops, that whole vacation thing, from school up until like the last week of vacation. In school was always just kind of like, you show up.
I told Roland to just overbook this week. I said, just get a shitload of guys in here because by Thursday or Friday we're going to be in another world. But Erock's already done for the year.
Erock has called it a year for himself.
Called it a year.
He reflected on what he'd accomplished and said, you know what? I deserve a little break.
That's good. I'm going to tap out right about now.
So he's getting 3 weeks in a row off, pretty much?
Not pretty much. He's getting 3 weeks in a row off.
That's a long vacay.
He's getting 3 weeks off on top of taking a day on both sides of his party as well.
2 days, yeah.
That's the two.
He took the Friday and Monday to
4-day weekend
to prepare and to come back down to earth after his party.
And let's not forget phone number week.
And then phone number week was not that long ago.
Right, that's when he
went
to
to Disney for a week.
I think that was like October-ish.
He's had an easy quarter, huh?
Yeah, he really builds in some leisure time for himself. He's a guy who likes some little leisure for himself.
He is a man of leisure. Yes.
And I know everyone has their days and blah, 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 and then, whatever. But it just seems strange that Erock gets 3 weeks off now.
Sometimes you got to catch up on Nagel time, you know?
Nagel time.
And I know we didn't take all our vacation.
No.
A lot of DVDs that haven't been watched over the past year.
We will leave some vacation days behind that we officially did not use.
What do you think?
But not Erock.
No.
Erock figured that shit out.
Like everything else, he's eating them up.
Wait, when do we stop? Are we off next week?
Yeah, for 2. We'll be back, I guess, officially January 6th.
It's been a long time since we took off fucking 2 weeks, right?
It's the way Christmas.
Time. We haven't taken 2 weeks for who knows.
It's the way Christmas is falling this year. Gives us like an opportunity to take. What is it? Wednesday or something?
It's Wednesday, and then
so
New Year's is Wednesday. So
yeah,
it's like,
so you got to take the fucking, you got to take the Monday, Tuesday before Christmas. And then you got to take the Wednesday, Thursday after New Year's, Friday, Thursday, Friday, whatever the fuck I'm trying to say.
Not Erock, though.
No, Erock is like, fuck it. I'm taking, like, the whole thing more than anything.
He has shut it down for the year already.
Yes, he has.
What day is today?
Shut it down.
December 16th.
Erock
December
said
16th.
2013 is dead to me.
Yeah.
Dead to me.
Well, you know what happened? He felt like all of his professional goals had been accomplished.
Oh, okay.
But he still had a lot of personal goals needing accomplishing. So he said, let me give myself some time to accomplish that.
Working on the script to the Nagel movie?
I meant more in terms of video games he hasn't played.
Episodes of The Simpsons he might want to catch up on and see again.
Maybe Lego towers he hasn't finished building.
He hasn't built his Legos.
Look, maybe Erock is put a little weight on, and maybe he wants to shock us all, and he's going to use this time to take the weight off. Maybe he's getting into the gym.
What would you think the odds of that happening are?
Zero.
Okay.
The odds are zero.
Zero.
A surprise.
Donut.
Well, good for Erock.
Yeah,
Erock. He certainly has earned it.
Sure.
That's right.
Certainly earned a 3-week vacation.
Everyone's harder than anyone around here. The man needs 3 weeks of leisure.
Yes.
Well, yeah. I mean, when was the last time
I'm Erock, Robin.
When was the last time he took a vacation?
It really was only, I think a week and a half ago.
Oh, okay.
I think it was Halloween, right?
Right, okay, yeah.
Did he go down there for Halloween or something?
Yeah, it was something like that. I forgot about that.
Well, work hard, play hard.
That's Erock's
or
motto.
C, do neither.
Wow, that's
how's he off for the whole
great
last
vacation?
Huh?
I guess these guys have to use their days, though, without that.
Yeah, that's just it.
That's where the company stinks. They don't let the guys wrap the days around, so.
Yeah, they have to take it, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe next year we'll try to get some organization going with the vacations a little bit, maybe.
That was
use all your days?
in the Sabian PowerPoint
Why don't you tap out?
I could easily.
You can easily tap out. You could call it a year,
100%,
right?
yes.
Oh, yeah.
I should.
But, you're on air.
I got it. Yeah.
Not like Nagel's behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Nagel is done for the year.
Done for the year.
Oh, my God. What a great life.
It's like, I don't think there's anything else I could really
that I could accomplish in 2013.
Yeah.
It's also, you got to understand, sometimes you're in a position where you're like, I got nothing left to prove.
Right. I've proved it all.
I've done it.
Only takes me 11 months out of the year.
Right. To get my shit
That last
done.
month is just gravy.
That's right.
And
Work
speaking of
hard
gravy-
early. So I can cruise on into the finish line.
So he's been off since Friday, the 13th, basically. So,
That's right.
And doesn't come back until the 6th. He's like...
That's almost a month.
Yeah.
Because you get the weekends in between the 3 weeks.
He's
So it's
something.
oh, wow.
Well, sometimes a man just has no desire to climb any higher. Sometimes a man is just plateaued.
That's it.
But he's only on the first step.
Yes, it's not an impressive plateau.
It is off the ground, technically.
That is a little sad in your mid-30s going, I've proven what I need to prove.
Absolutely.
That's right.
Hey,
Why?
good for him.
Why
I've
put in
reached the
any
top
more
of the mountain.
time?
That's right. No need to go any higher. Right about here.
Good for him.
Yeah, that's right.
And I'm there.
And punt.
Right. That's what he says to 2013. And punt.
Yeah.
Do you
Maybe,
have?
but maybe next year we'll try to get the vacations in advance, and then the staff can take off when
That's where the show has been faulty. I'll say that the show has not been good with letting the staff know. In fairness, these guys can't just not do the
also the
vacations.
separate vacation things.
Yeah, but they people also get live programming that way too. It's like
I know, that's true. I didn't like that whole thing.
That ain't happening.
Tim saying.
Because you guys aren't going to want to take vacation when I do. I got a weird vacation.
But Tim saying no separate vacations?
He wants that, but
he
I mean,
wants that.
I got a wedding in May. That's a weird time. People want to go away before May.
But if you don't do...
Or in the summer. May's always a month
Yeah,
you
it's
don't really
kind of
want to go
middle.
away, but that's when I have to this year.
If you do separate vacations, you'll end up in situations like this.
But not if you tell people. I mean, I don't care. It doesn't matter to me. It's like if you give people some notice and tell them, hey, Ope's taking this week, Ant's taking whatever, or at least this way they can fucking balance it out and still have a live show.
Yeah, no, they can still have a live show, but the staff will. I mean, you're still going to end up in situations where you're taking a week off.
Let's go Skeleton Crow.
With the show on.
Yeah,
Sam, Skeleton Crow.
You like that?
Yeah. You got Skeleton Crew today, right? It's just you and Travis, basically?
Yeah,
exactly.
Roland tapped
That's
out.
simply by their builds.
Roland's done for the year.
Skeleton.
Is Roland out?
Roland's a wrap for the
Roland's
year.
done. He rapped.
That's it, too.
But
Roland.
that doesn't feel as strange to me as Erock rapping for the year for whatever reason.
Well, because Roland's been here every other day.
Huh?
Roland's been here every other day.
And it's this time of year, it's really tough to book guests in general.
Right.
Because everyone has pretty much started their
I know,
holiday.
yeah.
Their
it's
holiday.
It's not like Roland is leading up to a period of 2 weeks where there won't be a live show, and he's the one who's responsible for worst of programming.
Right.
That's
Oh,
not
that
Roland.
would be Erock.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's responsible for work.
Is that all set up and ready to go?
We'll find out in a week, won't we?
You think Nagel's cheek right now is in his own drool on the pillow?
Yeah, and
I
he's
think
awake.
he's just
He's watching TV.
He's enjoying his time of leisure.
leisure. He's sleeping in, right?
His sugary drool is dripping from his chin right now.
You think Nagel likes sleeping in?
Oh, he enjoys a nice little sleep.
Does like a good sleep
Does he see
in.
the sun in the winter, you think?
I wouldn't think so.
Especially on weekends?
Yeah, no way.
No way, right?
What time do you think he gets up on a day like this? 10 a.m.?
3 or
11?
4.
Well, you know what?
He makes it to noon.
A nooner?
Oh, maybe noon, yeah.
Easily noon.
The last time he took a day off, I know he was still tweeting at like 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, so I think the Nagel likes like gaming and stuff well into the night and early morning hours.
Right.
And then he'll sleep, and pull a nooner.
He's got his little pleasure dome basement. Where it's full of all this stuff.
Did you notice how cold it was in the basement,
It
too?
was cold.
How about some fucking heat, stupid?
Oh, it was cold down there?
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
I guarantee that often the Nagel falls asleep in the pleasure dome on the couch while the game's on and then wakes up like 11, 12 o'clock, like noon.
Yeah.
And he's still in his basement pleasure dome.
Is it like his little man cave down there?
Oh, yeah.
No, I'll bet he wakes up and goes upstairs because he's a man who likes comfort, and the couch is not comfortable. He probably likes to get under those covers and snuggle.
I bet he wakes up at like 9:30ish in the morning, and instead of being like, "Okay, I'm up," he goes, "Oh," and then he walks upstairs to the bedroom.
He likes
himself a little snack.
Gets himself a little snack.
A little
iced tea.
On the way up to bed.
A little more iced tea.
And
He loves his
6
iced
hours
tea.
of snooze time.
Yeah, a little hibernation snack.
An iced tea up to bed.
Yeah, can't go to sleep on an empty stomach.
Absolutely
Absolutely.
not. Trudge up those steps heavily.
Oh, that's great.
Gonna do some heavy trudging
Yeah.
up the old stairs.
But he's done for the year.
He is done so for the year.
What a lucky guy. I'd love to be done for the year. That'd be nice.
Oh, my God.
Sleep in late.
We should just be done for the year. Fuck it.
Oh, yeah.
Why not? Why not?
Why not? Yeah.
We got this guy.
That is all the time we have for this Saturday night. Saturday Night Live is next with a new one with John Goodman as host. We'll be back tomorrow after football. Hope to see you then. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Whoops. Whoopsie.
That should be the new stinger at the end of the show.
Fuck out of here.
Let's get the fuck out of here.
How dumb are these news guys, though? It's like, just shut up until you're in the parking lot.
Yeah, exactly. Or out of the studio.
Or the music has stopped. Just let the music finish.
Yeah.
Let's get the fuck out of here.
Good for him.
Yeah, exactly.
Any apology?
Not yet.
That was Erock Friday. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Let's get the fuck out of
Let's get
here.
the fuck out of here.
Yeah. I'll throw a party. I'll take a day before, a couple days after, come in for 3, and then I've earned myself a treat.
Yeah. You think he is spending some time off work treating himself?
Literally, probably since Friday. What time did he leave here on Friday? I imagine he stayed late.
He probably was here till about 3 o'clock on Friday.
Yeah, I bet he started treating himself on Friday. And nice long vacation.
Treat yourself.
Oh, yeah, he had a big dinner probably.
Yeah.
Lots of iced tea.
Naughty food.
He loves his iced tea.
He tells everyone about it,
Damn.
too. He don't give a fuck.
Does he think it's low fat or whatever, or like okay for him?
He did at one point tell me that he had given up soda. He's like, it's been weeks since I had a soda. And then he pours his iced tea powder into his water.
That's like worse, I think.
He needs his flavors. He needs flavors.
Why don't you stop? How many years do you have to treat yourself?
Oh, he needs a treat. He can't just have water.
What do you treat? You're not going to spend 3 weeks just sitting at home not treating yourself.
No. It's all about, because now you have the excuse, well, it's the holidays.
But it's only
everyone kind of backs off on the taking care of themselves during the holidays.
But it's not the holidays for anybody except him. Like, for everybody else, it's still 10 days before the holidays.
Yeah, it's still work.
What's today's date?
The 16th.
Yeah, that's an early vacation.
Oh, boy, is it.
That's an early vacation.
Like, there are people that are working up until, like, next Monday is the 23rd. Most people are working on next Monday.
Right.
Wow. Right up till Christmas Eve, right?
Yeah.
Travis?
Oh, Travis.
Huh? Oh, no.
Oh, are those his treats that he stashes in his...
What are they?
Oh, it's a squeezy bottle of Kool-Aid and...
What are they?
What a fuck!
I've never squeezed those into water.
Mio Liquid Water Enhancer. Blueberry lemonade. Why do you need water enhancer?
He needs his flavors.
This is,
water...
No calories.
But water stinks. You just do it. You just get a bottle of water in you.
It says all probably aspartame or whatever. No sugar. I mean, I understand. Okay, this doesn't have a lot of bad crap in it.
No.
But
Erock should be on the poster for American consuming.
Yeah.
He loves it.
This shit was made for guys like Eric.
And it really doesn't. It doesn't help your breath.
I had no idea.
It doesn't help your breath. It dries your mouth out.
You don't think this stuff is good for his breath?
But for anyone's breath, it's not good. No, it's not.
But I'm learning today that there's something called water enhancing. Or enhancers.
They're these little squeeze bottles
What
you can buy
flavors
at the
has
supermarket.
What flavors did the...
Is that grape Kool-Aid flavored?
Yeah. Well, the first two, these are designed like almost like sports bottles. Like this looks like, oh, it's like an athletic supplement. But it really is just some nice flavors for your water.
What flavors?
This one is cranberry raspberry.
Ew.
And this one, is nice natural blueberry lemonade.
Blueberry lemonade.
Kind of sounds good. I'm not gonna lie to you.
How many treats do you need?
That's Mio, and in case he's not in the mood for a cranberry raspberry or blueberry lemonade, he's got a little squeezy container of grape Kool-Aid. So you take your little Poland Spring.
Yeah.
Look at you over there.
I'm just going to deal
Look at your plain, ordinary, dull water.
All three of you with you plain Jane waters.
I don't like treats in my water, though. It doesn't. It's not as refreshing.
Can I put a little bit of grape in your water?
No, you can't.
Just to see what it tastes
like.
like.
I would love treats in my water.
I don't like it.
But you also realize that's probably not that good for you if you do it day in,
smell it. It smells
day
like
in and
grape.
day out.
He just needs his treat.
It smells just like grape. All right, I'll take a little bit of a treat. Let me just drain a little bit of water. What the heck?
Let's see what it tastes like.
How much is recommended?
It's a squirt.
I bet it's really up to the consumer.
I bet Erock squeezes that thing.
Boy, he does.
Oh, like a madman.
Sam is okay. That's good.
Oh, wow. That's concentrated.
It looks like you dumped ink in there.
You really just enhanced Jimmy's water.
That is an enhanced bottle of water. You got
no longer water.
No,
it's an enhanced treat.
It's a treat now.
Yeah.
It looks like fucking ink water. It looks disgusting.
It looks terrible. It looks like dirty water.
Have a sip.
I don't want any of this.
You gotta
just try it.
I don't want any of this.
It's got
to be really good.
Is it grapey?
It's not bad. I mean, it tastes like a grape treat. It's not bad.
It tastes like a grape treat.
Yeah,
he's
it's okay.
He's in his little booth just treating himself all the time.
I don't want this to dry your mouth.
There's always a treat right around the corner with this guy.
Treats always all day. Even at work, he needs his treats.
I treat myself every once in a while. I can't imagine living a life where there's a treat around every corner.
God
where you
damn.
have to go to work, and in your workstation, you need 3 different water supplements.
Dude, he lives on Candyland. That's his whole life. It's like, just, if something goes wrong, you slide a ladder down to another treat.
Yes, to another.
You don't envision yourself being in a place where you just need to enhance so much all the time.
No. How about you enhance your work ethic? How about that? You enhance your fucking waistline. You should enhance those.
Value in life.
I would love to enhance my water right now, of course.
Have a little grape Kool-Aid.
No, but I'm not going to.
Do you like
it tastes okay, but
he probably lines him up. Which one? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Whatever he has a hankering for, or a hankering.
Hankering.
Travis, anything else in there that he left behind? It's his fault that he left his shit behind.
There's an old bottle of Listerine with some dust on it.
Well, of course there's dust on it. And I guarantee the seal that it came with.
Oh, no.
How much Listerine?
It's a bottle from 2004.
He thought it was water enhancer. When he saw what it was, he went, yuck, and put it back.
He loves enhancements, doesn't he?
Sure does, except for that one.
There's about a quarter left, but it has not been used in a while. You can see like the condensation on the inside.
And Listerine only fucks your breath up because it's alcohol.
So it dries everything up, right?
Yeah, it's probably good for 5 seconds. Like Scope is good for a minute, and then it sucks.
Oh, God. Water enhancers. I'm going to laugh at that all day.
You don't want any blueberry lemonade over there?
Of course I would, but no, I'm not doing it.
Should I give you a squirt?
No.
You want to try it, dude? It's not bad.
Here, you want to try it? We'll try
No
it.
flavor.
I'm finally losing, like, the baby weight. I want to keep it up.
Here, let me open
Finally.
Let me open up the blueberry.
It's brand new?
It's brand new.
Oh, it's unopened. No. I don't think I want any of that.
They look like little deodorant things.
They do. Little
The thing
traveling.
Shaq was selling.
Travel deodorants.
You know, we just spent 20 minutes on Erock.
On Erock.
His water enhancers and the fact that he shut it down for the year.
Vacation. He's done for the year. His treats.
Yeah.
He got really mad. I brought this reference up years ago, but that Wall-E, where the humans can't even walk anymore, and they're they all look like cartoon versions of Erock.
Oh, Erock.
And I brought it up. He got so mad, but
how could
that movie was made for someone like Erock.
He's a consumer.
He loves consuming.
How could he get mad at that and then not do anything to break that?
But and there's nothing wrong with it.
I mean, it's not healthy.
Yeah, but he don't care. That's fine.
You know,
He understands exactly what he's doing, but he's enjoying his life. So who are we to say?
I posted a picture of myself recently from like 5 years ago. It was Robin Williams at the Cellar, and I guess they sometimes look back like, wow, what a fucking fat pig I was. So I posted it and made fun of myself, and I can't tell you of the 100 Twitter responses I got, 88 of them were like, you look like Erock. And then I had to mention him. It's like, I didn't post it for that.
Wow, that's you.
That's me, yeah. Oh, you didn't see that?
What year is that?
Dude, I don't know. That was,
holy fuck.
I remember when that was taken.
Is that from Pork and Mindy?
No. I wrote, it's Mork with Orca.
Oh, that's
Pork and Mindy is funny, too.
That's a good one.
And there's another, can you look at the one right after that? It was me and
You don't know what year that is?
No, I'm going to guess it's around the time of the Ted Nugent
Oh, my
fight.
God.
Oh,
Dude,
Jesus.
that was when we went to fucking Vegas. That was in Vegas.
So that was early XM.
That was
2005-ish?
I can't even
Holy
fucking
fuck,
remember.
I don't
you
remember
being
you looking like that.
Yeah.
that big.
I forget, too.
Look at you. You're all chubby.
I was a fucking chubster.
Wow.
Holy shit, Jimmy.
Yeah, that was I told you, I saw a photo my last day of shooting on Lucky Louie. And I think I lost the weight around here, and then I put it back. I lost a little bit of it and put it back on.
Wow.
But I can't fucking...
Wow, that's really strange to say. I don't remember you looking like that.
Yeah, in the early 2000s, man, like those first couple of years, I was after we got booted, I was in such a fucking horrible depression.
I went the other way. I was anorexic.
Yeah, you were thin.
There's pictures of me that, like, holy fuck, I look like a scarecrow. I just didn't eat for, like, a year.
Wow, Jimmy.
A year out of our 2+ years off, I did not eat. It was bad.
Like Uncle Ted.
Yeah.
Shaking hands with Uncle Ted.
Shaking hands with Piggy Boy. But with a fucking hog before he shot it.
Oh, boy.
And I kind of, you know how, like, it's all relative to where you are in your life? Like, you'll look, like, I remember doing that 2005, whatever, HBO special, where I did a half hour, and I had to wear the open shirt with a T-shirt under because I couldn't button it because my stomach would show too much. And I remember me and my agent watching it in the hotel in L.A., and I'm like, I look okay there. Like, it's all relative. You think you look okay in a moment. It's like, I don't. I see pictures of Erock from a few years ago. I'm like, holy fuck, dude. He was a smaller guy.
Oh, boy.
My mouth is now dry thanks to this fucking shit.
The water enhancer?
Hey, his mouth is dry.
My mouth is dry. I like water.
His mouth is dry.
Water enhancer.
Oh, that's the Big Boy Makes a Duty.
Yeah, there's a shot. You were talking about Erock.
Yeah. Erock.
Oh, maybe it's the Duty Hat, the sequel.
Oh,
yeah.
So
my walkout was really good.
It was.
Is he finally accepting Big Boy Makes a Duty out there?
Not at all.
Yeah. Is he not happy with that?
Look at Slim Erock there.
Oh.
Wow.
Jesus.
What a slender boy with a fucking Frankenstein hairdo.
And by the way, We were still calling him fat when he...
I know, yeah.
He was looking like that.
So he's punishing us. He goes, I'll show you fat.
Maybe we just bully him, and that's what it is.
Yeah.
You can't stop eating.
You think he just does one squirt, or do you think he does a couple of squirts?
He's a 2-squirt guy.
Yeah. He goes through cartons of that stuff.
That water looks like fucking motor oil when he's drinking
Dude,
it.
it's not that good either. I just had some. It doesn't taste terrible. But
I like those vitamin waters every once in a while, but
it makes my mouth chalky.
Ooh.
Like I like a nice fucking water.
Yeah.
Ooh, that was refreshing.
But you become a girl, because then you see those like vitamin waters and stuff. You're like, okay, water 0 calories, vitamin water 100 or whatever the fuck. You're like, what? Can you just throw 100 calories in me just to get some water?
Yeah, just for a fucking little flavor.
If you want a little flavor,
well, a treat.
Oh, hi.
I would love some treats right now.
You want a little blueberry lemonade? I'll give you a squirt.
Take a shot.
I'm gonna come over there and give you a squirt.
Give him a squirt. Give the Obstreal squirt.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you a
little
squirt.
shot.
I'm getting weak. All right, let me try some water enhancer. Give me a healthy squirt. Jesus.
There's a squirt.
You should put some more water in there, dude. That's a really high dose of high concentrate treat for yourself.
I'm going to sip it and then throw this thing out. Oh, my God. That's crazy.
It's not bad, right?
Is it delicious?
It makes it delicious.
Yeah. It makes it delicious. Is it good? Yeah.
It's really good.
What a treat.
I think we just sold a lot of water enhancers.
Oh, no.
We should get them advertising. I can't do this stuff.
No.
How many calories? Does it say on the thing?
Zero
Zero
calories.
sugar,
How
zero
do they
calorie.
get that much flavor in there?
It's probably
then?
kerosene mixed with fucking ant cum.
It's something it's not approved by the FDA. If it's something that makes something taste much better and there's no calories, that's scary.
Wait till you fill your mouth in a couple of minutes, though. You can it just tastes weird. Water's not meant to be that blueberry-ish and tasty.
Not bad.
That is a tasty water.
Oh, e-cigarettes. I knew there was something.
Yes.
So the mayor wants to ban e-cigarettes?
So irritating.
I think we're doing live reads for that. We're going to try it out.
You know,
we were asked if we want to do live reads for e-cigarettes.
Oh, yeah, man.
And as long as... is it a gateway, though? Is it going to get people smoking?
I don't believe so. They said it's helping people quit. And it's again, if it's even if it does, that's not our job to make that decision. That's individuals' jobs. And if you're fucking smoking a fake cigarette in an adult establishment because you're trying to quit, hey, look, I don't want to walk through your smoke when I'm walking into a building, so I'm happy that guys are doing that. It's like, how hard do we have to make it for people to quit smoking?
They're really becoming popular, too. You see them more and more.
Oh, yeah. People love them.
Well, they're getting kids to think they're cool, too.
Well, they are cool.
All the like a big...
What rapper was smoking one of those? So now the kids are like, fuck yeah, I got to do that shit, too.
They hand them out for free at big sponsored parties.
Rapper my ass. Steven Dorff on the beach smoking it. Cool as fuck right there.
Jenny McCarthy.
Well, Jenny McCarthy.
Ooh.
That's good.
She's cool.
She smokes them in lieu of vaccinations for children.
But they hand them out for free at like sponsored parties. I see you enjoying your treat over there.
Yeah, I can't help myself.
Someone's having a blueberry moment.
That's why I keep the treats away, because if they are around,
do you have trouble saying no to the treats?
Oh, fuck yeah.
Delish.
As long as they're not around, I'm good.
But they hand them out for free at like cool parties, like sponsored where they have like a celebrity DJ or whatever.
Is there nicotine in them? There is, right?
I'm not sure.
You can get, I guess you could get ones without nicotine. Like they're a little cartridge that goes in there, so there are various different cartridges. Am I correct?
Yes.
I believe so.
But then what happens is...
Different flavors?
Yeah,
yes.
I think so.
Oh, we'll do, maybe Erock.
You want a little grape squirt for your cigarette?
A grape fucking blue.
It's really called a water enhancer?
Yes, it
That's
is.
just blowing my mind.
Yes, it is. It's the
Enhance.
liquid water enhancer.
Enhance.
You just throw one of those in your coat and you're good to go for the day, right?
Yeah, it says right here. You flip it to unlock the flavor, tip it, sip it, and then click it.
Oh, God. How about it just makes your water taste good? Just put that on the stupid thing.
But what happens with the e-cigarettes is all the, like, people, like the kids that are at these parties,
right?
They start holding them like cigars, like they look cool with them. And so they're dancing with the cigarette in their hand, and they're all smoking e-cigarettes and just looking like awesome.
The old
Can you
days.
burn somebody with one of these things?
No, it's a blue light, too, not even red. Doesn't even look like a cigarette.
No. It looks like the future was supposed to look.
A shitload of money.
Oh, man.
When you get pop culture involved with your product, holy fuck.
See, that's my idea. Is I invested a lot of money into the e-tobacco, but people chew it and it's just glass and they don't like it. Glass.
Tommy in Brooklyn, he's a regular.
Idea.
Might as well get his voice on the radio here.
Oh.
He's usually good. What's up, Tommy?
Tom.
Hope you've been good there.
You're out, Tom.
Good morning, guys.
Hey, Tommy.
I don't get it. I mean, the whole ban for public smoking was about secondhand smoke.
Yep.
So there's a way around it now, and now they still have a problem with it.
Well, because it's people thinking for other people.
Yeah.
That's what we love to do.
Bloomberg, our mayor, who's going to leave, and we're going to wish he was around just banning silly products, because I think the guy coming in is going to be a fucking nightmare for most of us. Unless you're really fucking poor, then you'll do great by him, I guess. He wants to. Bloomberg wants to ban these things, Tommy.
It's a good product, that e-cigarette. It is.
I think so too, and it's thought. I don't even know why can't you smoke them on planes. Like, what's the fucking problem? Technically, it's not a cigarette. It's not smoke. It's not hurting anybody. We just love to tell everybody else what they should be doing. It's silly.
Yeah, I've smoked them on a plane.
Oh, you have? I went in the bathroom?
No.
I thought you couldn't smoke them on a plane.
Wait, Tommy, so...
could not on a plane.
I
could not on a train.
I was up front. I'm a fancy guy.
No, I want to ask you used to smoke cigarettes?
Pilot.
Yeah.
So, and this takes away the craving of having a cigarette?
Well, it's not the same, but yeah, it takes the edge off.
Holy shit. Then fuck, this is a lifesaver for a lot of guys.
And I bet you if
gals.
we cut that on air rage, too, because the big part of air rage that no one ever talks about, I think, is when people can't smoke. And I think that, like, they go on these things and you have an hour delay. Dude, when I used to smoke, that would send me into a panic.
A tizzy?
Yeah.
That and black ice.
Black ice and not smoking.
And not smoking.
Oh, man, imagine that.
Very frightening for a sweet boy. Sweet boy turned unsweet. Do you still smoke? Tommy, do you still smoke or are you done?
You know what? I stopped for 6 months and picked it back up, but I'm thinking of stopping again. Dude, I'll tell you what made me stop was getting out of the airport to have a cigarette and then having to stand in line for an hour to get back in.
Oh, God, yeah.
Holy shit, yeah, that would make you stop.
That was my final thing, was I almost missed a connecting flight in Houston. Happy Face was inside waiting. I was working with Dice, and I'm like, I have to stop this. I'm going to start missing flights. It was so frowned on everywhere. And then I finally quit on the air that day in 2001.
Yeah, I did the patch for a few days and then the e-cigarette after the patch. I only did the patch for like a week. And I said, what am I doing with this? And then I did the e-cigarette for a couple of weeks and stopped for 6 months.
Dude, I promise you, it's the greatest thing you'll ever do is stopping. I'm so happy I did. You just got to tough it out through those shitty times, but it's worth it, brother.
Yeah. All right, guys.
All right, Tommy.
For you.
Let's go to Colin Quinn.
You ever smoked for a long time or no?
Just bar smoking, looking like a douchebag in my early 20s.
Nice.
I looked like an idiot. I never was really into it, to be honest with you. I thought it looked cool. I was one of those jerks. Colin, what's up?
Well, first of all, I already had a great morning because I called Roland to call in, and I woke him up in Arizona. So already the morning's on a win. I didn't realize he's in Arizona on vacation. He really is a Mexican.
Well, Roland shut it down for the year, and so did our own Erock. Erock said 2013 is over. He's taking the next 3 weeks off.
Yeah, well, Erock's been in chronic depression for like 6 years, and nobody seems to notice.
You're kind of right.
Yep.
But the best thing was yesterday. I did a celebrity guest bartending
at
a bar in my neighborhood. Well, I go in there, and there's, all these kind of trendy Tribeca people and other bar regular type people. In the corner, there was a giant snowball hat, a Mets hat, with a giant orange snowball on it. One of the fans came by to see me.
Bobo.
That's correct.
Bobo went to your guest bartending gig in Tribeca. He's just hanging out in the corner with his giant snowball hat.
He was in the bar.
What did he order?
He was at the corner of the bar.
You had to serve Bobo officially?
Yes, of course.
Come on.
What did he have?
He had well, most people, they're just drinking, and, it's kind of a charity thing, really.
Oh.
And Bobo enjoyed a lovely, I look over, the two people, he's yapping to them about the owner and the other one. Next thing I just know, he's ordering a nice beer, an imported beer.
Mm-hmm.
Next thing he's got a lovely burger and fries.
He knows how to figure shit out, man. Yeah. For someone that's on the spectrum, he gets things done for himself.
Yeah. He's like Cliff from Cheers. Anybody that sat next to him got an earful of the Mets, Jets, Giants.
Oh, God. That had to be lovely.
Volume.
Colin, I got very good news for you right now.
What, the trip?
Bobo!
Oh.
Yeah, I'm right here.
Right here. I heard you were talking about me.
Oh, God.
Did we not have a blast last night?
Yep, that was good to see you last night.
Well, it wasn't really a date. It was more like a fun time together.
Good to see you.
You got all the music faded, all the other people disappeared, like one of those movies.
Yes.
I'm starting to think that Bobo really thinks this trip is happening.
Well, I mean, I'm starting to think it's happening, too. I think everybody is.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
We already picked a couple of locations. We're going to stop by Jim Norton's place for a few minutes.
Nice.
That's a good
What do you mean?
location.
As far as we got.
I can't wait until you do, and I get the fucking call up to tell me that there's people downstairs, and I just get to say no.
No.
Hang up.
Send them away.
That's right. No, thank you.
Send them on their way.
Bobo.
That's all right. We'll go right over the bridge from your house. We'll stop by Lady Di's house.
Yeah, sounds great. We should see if Lady Di's up today.
Hey, Bobo.
Yeah.
Thank you and your family for your wonderful gift that you sent me.
I thank you, Aunt.
What gift did Aunt get?
Yeah, why did we get a gift, Bobo?
I got a wonderful ornament. It's a little looks like a little stocking with a little kitten coming out of the top of it, and it says Beavis on it. It's a little ornament for Beavis's first Christmas.
Oh, where's our ornaments, Bobo?
Uh-oh.
Well, I'll get you guys ornaments.
Oh, great.
Well, don't be intimidated. Tell them they don't get ornaments this year. They've been naughty.
Naughty. Yeah, that's good.
He's literally been naughty.
Beavis is getting his balls cut off today.
Wow.
Whoa.
Getting his fucking...
I can't wait to see the look of betrayal on his face.
Oh, yeah. He is not going to be happy, I bet you.
Are you taking him?
No, Ann just taken him this morning.
So you can commiserate with him.
So he'll go to the vet. I guess they keep him overnight. And, I'm back tomorrow with less balls.
He'll be
less balls. They were getting huge.
His balls were getting huge.
His balls were getting fucking giant. It was embarrassing to look at.
Are you sure you got a cat?
I don't know what this thing is.
That thing is getting way too big, way too fast.
He's crazy, and he's getting, bigger. But, yeah, his balls, it was, like, embarrassing. People would come over. It's like, oh, your cat is going, ugh. He turns around and just shows his giant balls to everybody. I do the same.
Yeah. And you drain them into your mouth.
Yeah, we'll take care of that today.
Sure.
Yeah.
But this isn't about Beavis. It's about Bobo.
It's about Bobo.
Colin now hanging out.
Oh, yeah. Best of buds.
Very cool.
Oh, and I'll tell you the truth, Lady Di, I wish Norton had been on a phone call. I'd heard one.
Oh, yeah.
We had another classic.
Fire, Jim.
We had another classic Lady Di phone call.
Oh, I heard it.
Oh, was she fantastic?
Well, we can't have her. We can't have her on anymore because one guy insists that it's horrendous radio and we should stop immediately.
Oh,
so,
cool.
So I guess that's it for Lady Di phone calls because that guy knows best.
So who is this guy with ears?
Yeah, she was great.
Yeah.
Jim, at the end of it, horrendous 40 minutes, she goes, Opie goes, all right, well, call in next week for the holiday. She goes, oh, I'll see what's going on.
Yeah.
So like, why did you come by? She goes, I don't know. I like to come by with Marion.
Yeah.
And she was 2 natty ice deep already.
Of course.
In the morning, yeah.
It was the same phone call. You didn't miss anything. But for some reason, I love hearing the same 40-minute set from her every time.
Never gets old.
My favorite is things like, oh, Lady Di, you should live on the moon. I shouldn't live on the moon. No, I shouldn't.
I can't live there.
Like, no, you can't. Can't do that. Oh, Lady Di, what are you? Some kind of a leech? I'm not a leech. Right. No. She'll argue anything.
Yeah, she's a literal fool.
I'm a literal fool?
Yeah.
She just repeats. She repeats the questions you ask her.
Who answers a question with a question?
So, have you found a job,
Every
Lady Di?
time.
Have I found a job?
No, Anthony. We always know the answer. It's going to be no.
No.
Wait, and she applied at which supermarket? Pathmark, but doesn't want the other. What was?
But doesn't want ShopRite.
ShopRite.
She doesn't want ShopRite. Yeah, and she brought up that fucking dollar store again.
Family Dollar.
That she keeps going to, saying, but I can't figure out the online application process. Oh, God.
It's the best.
Oh, is she about a piece of shit?
I would watch a reality show with her. No problem.
More reality?
No fucking problem.
I am reality.
Mm-hmm.
Some cruel person on Twitter yesterday suggested that she do a 100-yard dash and a 50-yard gym.
Oh, that's not nice.
Because of her smacking out her flat face.
Yes.
That's pretty clever on that guy's part.
W.C. Fields' face.
Bobo, why aren't you talking?
Yeah, Bobs.
Anyway, I was also saying about the road trip.
We're not talking about the road trip right now.
Why do you insist on derailing every conversation into that?
And there's a better way to change the subject. I get you have to change the subject, but we're not even close to changing the subject right now.
Why don't you just be present?
The road trip.
You were saying, Bobo.
Go ahead.
I was saying about the road trip. I thought it was funny. A friend of mine was tweeting something really fun. Not funny, but he was showing me a video of something funny. He said, how funny would it be if that happened when me and Colin they'd stop over at Indianapolis Motor Speedway and drove NASCARs. And there's the scene from Talladega Nights of Ricky Bobby running around
in their underwear.
Yeah.
What the fuck was that?
He just wants to drive race cars.
Yes.
He just said that.
Yes. Wouldn't it be funny?
Last time you guys put so much pressure on him, come up with 50 state ideas.
Well, true.
50.
What are you going to do in Nebraska, Bobo? He's like, I don't know. You're not far. What else? What are you going to do?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. It's hilarious.
The Indianapolis. He said a friend of mine,
Yes.
He thought of it, but,
Friend of mine.
We got a whole Lady Di, and this is exactly what she just said on the phone. I don't want to talk today. I talked to them on Friday.
Oh. What's up her ass? Wow. What a snob.
Really, man.
Oh, well, if you listened Friday, she did give you the indication, like, hey, I'll see how I feel next week. Well,
she did.
Yeah.
She did.
Well, she told us.
Mm-hmm. And Colin's invited to Christmas dinner at Lady Di's.
Are you going?
He has to.
I'm thinking about it.
Oh, God, that's right. It's her roommate, and her son.
And the neighbor.
And the neighbor.
Oh. I feel like everybody could kind of slowly disappear until it's finally just me and her, though.
Just you and her. You could go out on you could eat a little and then go out on a walk like Sling Blade did with his date, Melinda.
Exactly. Except with 2 less attractive people.
Less intelligent.
2 dumber, less attractive people. You can fix her lawnmower, she can shit in your shoes.
Flowers are nice sometimes. Aren't they, though?
Yeah.
Yes, flowers.
Well, we're going to Bill Cox's outfit.
Fixing lawnmowers and whatnot.
Need the gas.
Bobo.
And the movie poster is just us in silhouette next to the Family Dollar store.
That's stupid.
Bobo, you got anything?
Bobo, what's up?
Yeah.
Also, Colin's more than invited to go to a Met game with me this year.
Who would get the tickets? How would you guys get the tickets?
Oh, No,
you guys are paying the tickets.
Bob?
Yeah, Bob.
Don't back down. We want these guys to pay for our tickets.
I was going to get the tickets this year.
Colin, would you go to a game with Bobo?
Sure, but do we have to stay for the whole game? What if it's the Met game? Can be kind of tedious after a couple of
Tedious. Yes, it could. Bobo's always trying. Bobo, have you ever gone to a Met game with anybody except for, like, family members? Because you're always inviting people. How many girls have you invited to Met games over Twitter?
I don't know. I think maybe 2, 3.
Yeah, they never show.
Numbers game.
He was supposed to go to a game with Seinfeld, correct?
Right.
Yeah, how did that work out?
Carl was going to hook him up with Jerry.
Yeah, well, Jerry's not having that.
Well, you know what? Bobo probably didn't ask him enough on Twitter.
Yeah, that's true.
No, he has plenty. There's plenty of coding. Plenty of coding. Bobo to ask Jerry.
Did he ask a lot?
Oh my God! He's like, gotta keep going. You gotta keep it. They keep hammering me too.
Oh yeah, he kept,
really, he's available. He just gets shy.
Kept putting Jerry and Colin in the tweet.
That's the best way to do it. If you want something, you gotta ask for it.
That'd be a go-getter.
Bobo, what was the response?
The response wasn't so good. No.
Bobo, what are you doing today? What does your day look like?
Today I'm home today.
It's just like our own Erock.
Every day?
Yeah.
Bobo, you should go to Erock's house.
Yeah, you should hang out with E.
That's a bit far from here.
It's funny though, huh?
It's a little far from here. You know.
All right, well,
on Long Island.
So, Bobo, you had fun as Colin Quinn was guest bartending?
Yeah, it was good.
You talked to any ladies?
Oh.
I didn't get to talk to any ladies.
That would have been nice. You could have used the fact that Colin's there. He's a friend of yours, you know. It's like, oh, you want to meet Colin Quinn? You know, the ladies would step right up.
Do you think Bobo ever talks about the show to girls who don't know about it that expect them to know?
Oh, no. I'm on the Opie and Anthony show.
Yeah.
Like, what? What is that?
Bobo?
We're going on the trip together.
You know, I'm Bobo. I'm Bobo. My name's Daniel, but they call me Bobo. And my dog's Mr. Maloonigans. He's a schnoodle.
Is that right, Bobo? Is that what kind of dog Mr. Maloonigans is?
Right, I've answered this a million times. He is.
Hey, guess what? You guys are starting to get on everyone's nerves.
No shit. No shit.
I think it's official. We finally got on everyone's nerves.
Even Bobo's
finally,
like it.
Here's the last one.
What kind of dog is it?
Lady doesn't come back. Talk to them Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah, even Lady Di's blowing us off.
Right.
I talk to them Friday. Fuck that.
We need these people this week.
And actually, if you want, if you guys ask me to stop by this week, if I could talk my sister into it, I could maybe have her join me to bring the dog, bring him with me.
Yeah, Radio Gold.
Yeah.
Show up with the dog. Radio Gold.
Smelly dog. That's what we want.
What kind of dog is it?
You already know he's.
No, I don't. A what?
He's a schnoodle.
A schnoodle.
How do you make a schnoodle?
Yeah.
No, right. You know, he's a poodle schnauzer mix.
Oh, is that?
A poodle schnauzer mix.
I like how he has to go, you know.
You know that.
You know.
Yeah.
That's right.
Well, this is some amazing conversation.
I love
but
it.
I think we got to, take a break.
Yeah.
Stop the week off correctly.
Colin.
Bobo, I'll see you later, guys. Let's get this thing now.
All right, Carl.
All right, Colin.
All right.
Right.
Good hearing from you.
Colin Quinn and
Bye, guys.
Bobo. Thanks, Bobo.
All right, you guys have a good day.
All right, Bobo.
Merry Christmas to you, Bobo.
Aw. Nothing back?
Wow.
Fucking left you hanging.
Someone doesn't know the protocol of Christmas.
Jesus. Or life.
30 years ago today that they officially broke up, and we got a little something for the people. We haven't played this in a while, so if you will, Travis, please.
Is this live?
Yes, we're live. Bruce, where were you, buddy?
I was right up under the Falcones.
It's amazing watching Pete Townsend and Roger Daltrey perform these songs after all these years and still have the full spirit of what they do. under control. I mean, Townsend just continues to be an amazing guitar player.
I'm sorry. I'm absolutely crying. I can't help it. I really can't. This is no fake. The whole moment just kind of got to me with that video.
Yeah, the video was very powerful.
Yeah, that was. This is very awkward. I'm sorry, but it was just very. I mean, it's just the Who. I can't help but be a 14-year-old kid out there with the Who. That's it. Sorry.
You were seeing them live. I guess that was in color.
Yeah. They were live on stage, but the black and white was happening on the big screens too. So.
Through your tears.
Wow.
So there's two more
just
to go
emasculates
here,
him.
At Hyde
Through your
Park.
tears. Like an idiot. I'm sorry, really.
Okay.
No.
Hey, look, that's appropriate.
Yeah,
that's what this. That really is what this is all about. There are certain moments that touch everybody.
Yeah.
There's so much going on in that clip because
so much.
George Taylor Morris is no longer with us. He was a great.
Would they fire him?
Well,
yes, God did.
God fired him.
He was a great broadcaster for real.
Oh,
he was the voice of Reeling in the Years, which a lot of us have heard, and he interviewed us when we were first coming to Satellite. Just a good, solid person and broadcaster.
You hear his professionalism
and,
there.
And at that point, he knew he was in deep shit with the cancer.
Oh, boy.
But he was holding it together. As this guy is crying over a black and white video.
Absolutely crying.
Dude, he was blubbering.
And
then he's got it together, and then he just started.
You think he's aware that we play that clip probably 100 times a year?
What is he doing
How many
now?
times do you think we've played that this past year? 10, 12 times easy?
This year? I'm not sure.
Yeah. We might have not as many as past years, maybe.
That's why it was so nice to hear it again.
We definitely got a few though. We definitely played a few.
Absolutely crying.
What is Bruce Kelly? He was a nice guy, man. I liked
Bruce
a lot.
I have nothing bad to say about Bruce Kelly.
He was a great dude.
But I mean, Jesus.
And he was really excited when we were coming to Satellite and
really wanted to be part of the team. Through your tears.
He did those interloculars.
I have some.
He was the voice of the interlocular.
You have an interlocular?
I think I just saw I have a Bob Kelly one.
We do this bit every fucking time. Then it leads to the interloculars.
What happens when Eric's on vacation?
Let's hear an interlocular.
I want to hear an
Bob Kelly or Stalker Patty?
Stalker Patty, because I'm almost positive we did the Bob Kelly last time.
All right.
O&A. How do you tell which one is Opie and which one is Anthony? Oh, that's easy. It's Anthony because he smells better, even on the radio. Opie.
The worst of O&A.
Now from the O&A virus is the legendary Stalker Patty. What makes you stand out from the rest of the O&A freaks?
I guess just being me, just being myself, I guess. I'm a true fan of the show. Known them for a long time.
Why do they call you Stalker Patty?
I have a friend that works at NEW, and I used to hang out with her sometimes because she was my Avon lady. And I would always send little notes down to the studio because every time you try to call in, the phone, is busy or you don't get through, so it's easier to just pass a quick note. Then they had me down in the hot seat one day interviewing me and stuff like that. Why are you always up there and stuff like that? Do you really have a friend you went to high school with? Yeah, there was another guy at INS that I used to go to high school with. I used to visit him
Holy shit.
because we knew each other from high school.
Listen to this
and
babble.
the rest is history.
Have you given up stalking?
My name will always be there. I'll always be Stalker Patty no matter what.
Are you still a 50-year-old virgin?
Yes.
What's keeping you?
I'm one of those old-fashioned types. I just want to meet the right person. I don't want
That's just
AIDS
58,
or anything
by the
like
way.
that.
Yeah.
I just
That
want
time's
to
a
guard
bitch for
my
all of us.
health and just
58-year-old
give it to
virgin,
someone I care about. But I haven't met that person yet.
Who do you fantasize about having that experience with? Jim, O, or A?
I never really did. Good suggestion, but I've never had that fantasy.
Pick one.
I don't know. All of them. I can't.
Oh, gangbang. Great.
I don't know. I'm a
That'd be a
lady.
treat.
I'm not that kind of a
Motherfucking
girl.
donkey.
In 30 seconds, very quickly describe Opie and Anthony for those who have never heard them.
They're funny, honest, and they come across very sincere. I think they're the best radio personalities in the world.
Thank you, Patty.
And of course, a quick second, and I really miss them dearly, is Ron and Fez.
Oh.
You are selling Opie and Anthony to all members of the XM Nation who have never heard them because they're going free. How do you sell Opie and Anthony? Sell Opie and Anthony to those members of the XM Nation who have never heard them.
I recommend that you just tune the show in and give it a listen, and I think you will like what you hear.
Now, back to the worst of Opie and Anthony.
God, they're going free.
Right. Yeah. We're not in worst of, by the way. That's an old fucking tape.
That's how old that is. We're going free.
Wow.
Going free means we're going to be able to talk to more than 1,000 people. Thanks. Gee, thanks for that.
That fucking Patty voice
hasn't changed.
I don't know where she's from. She sounds like she's from some faraway land. I don't know. Jesus.
That's Bruce Kelly, though. He was all in. He did a lot of good stuff for us. So.
Any updates on Bruce? Where's Bruce now?
Yeah, he's working in Arizona.
We do that, too.
We do,
yes.
huh?
That leads to that. As we try to wrap up the whole Bruce Kelly thing, it's like, what is he doing now? And then Erock knows the exact station.
Has he been in Arizona since we've been saying this?
I think so, for a while now.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's moved around a bit since XM, I believe.
But he's been there since 2011.
Oh, got any sound?
He works for KVIT as the operations manager.
Whoa, an OM.
And in January, he joined CBS Radio's Phoenix Classic Hits Cool FM for a once-a-week special. The Cool Saturday Night Special with Bruce Kelly.
I'd love to hear that. Bruce Kelly. Hey, there he is. Look at this picture. That's great.
I miss you, buddy. Love you, miss you. Miss you.
Crying here.
That's the face of a crier.
Oh, yeah.
What a blubberer.
He's a little pissy-eyed bastard.
Oh, my God.
Hey, fantastic.
I think even when I watched my dad literally die in a hospital bed, I didn't cry like that. I was sad and all, don't get me wrong, but...
Of course.
Fuck.
What is this?
The camera on?
It sure is.
It's on, dear. You can just relax. We're about to be interviewed.
All right.
Are my nostrils moving?
He does puppets.
He's done ventriloquist with a Cabbage Patch
Let's
doll.
do it.
Wait, he's
Hi, I'm here
80s
with
on
Bruce
8.
Kelly,
Cabbage
program
Patch
director
Kid.
for 80s on 8.
Trying to be a little
Bruce.
wacky.
This is my wife.
Oh. Yes. Which is very beautiful.
Is he trying to be a little
Cabbage
wacky?
Patch.
I'm stuck in the 80s.
He's stuck in the 80s, obviously, as you can tell from all the paraphernalia.
All right, we're done with Bruce Kelly.
Okay. Yeah, I think we're done.
All right.
Oh, boy.
There's a really cool part to that interview about halfway through.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
I would probably say no. There isn't. Good for Bruce. He's still working.
We were talking about Anchorman 2 because Ron Burgundy is everywhere.
I haven't seen him.
Holy fuck, to the point. It's like, I don't know if they're overexposing the whole Ron Burgundy thing before the movie comes out.
Why would I want to go to the movies to see somebody that for a good fucking year and a half has been all over the place?
I'm very suspicious.
Oh, yeah?
I think... Are we going to get anybody from fucking Anchorman 2?
No. Nope.
When you market this heavily before the movie comes out, usually you know the movie's average at best, and you want to get as many fucking eyes in the theater for that opening weekend to make a little extra money.
You thinking Stinkeroo?
I don't know, because they usually don't do this much marketing leading up to a movie.
I don't think
this has been way over the top.
I don't think anyone is saying they want to see more Ron Burgundy.
Right.
Is anyone going, yeah, I want more?
Yeah.
You?
Well, it's a fairly highly anticipated movie.
And everything I said has got to be completely wrong because the numbers on Rotten Tomatoes, it's really good.
It's 88%.
So then why are they over-marketing it like that?
Same assholes that go see those stupid grown-up movies.
When it's on both sides like that, it's safe to say the movie's going to do very well.
They want to make this the biggest Christmas movie this year.
All right, so I'm completely wrong. When you got 88% of the reviews positive and 98% of the people going to see it so far, but those are the preview people.
Yeah, it could be like two of them.
We get tricked into that. When we get invited to these previews, you think you're seeing the greatest movie ever because it's a little exciting, and sometimes you're in a theater with the people that are actually in the movie.
Celebrities.
And then you leave and you just praise it.
Yeah, I know.
get
You're
tricked
feeling
a
all
little.
good about it. Hey, what does the rotten one say? There's only one rotten one.
The film nails its 70s setting, but too much of the comedy is based on people falling over or shouting.
What's wrong with that?
Which is what the whole thing is based on. So.
Falling and shouting.
Slapstick comedies will always be funny, man.
Well, you're going to like that.
So I'm wrong. But they are over-marketing the fuck out of this one.
Yeah, he's everywhere.
Which usually means that... well, you heard my point.
Are we supposed to get Rob Reiner at some point?
We said yes to him, but
we did say
I think
yes.
today would be Rob Reiner Day, considering he's on the THEYRE.
He's on CNN.
I love the people we say yes to, and then all of a sudden they just don't appear on the show.
We get somebody that we never fucking said yes to.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what happens. Yeah, I'll take Rob Reiner, and all of a sudden,
I think Roland's brilliant at the bait and switch.
Yeah, we got the bait and switch.
Thanks, Rob Reiner's his assistant.
You want Rob Reiner? Yeah, okay. Oh, we can only get the producer from his last movie. No.
The Hobbit's, the second Hobbit movie made $73.6 million over the weekend. Holy fuck. That's a lot of money, man.
It's not bad.
And that number's going to stay high for the second week, guaranteed.
I got to see that. I saw, the first...
I saw the eyeball open up.
Yeah, the little dragon eyeball opened up, and then you're like, what happened? What happens now?
I bet you that dragon's going to be a pain in the ass for a while.
I bet you.
I bet it makes big hot duties, big steaming dragon duties all over Hobbit Town.
Dragon duty.
All over Hobbit Town,
Whatever
did you
that's
say?
called. Yeah.
The Shire.
Whatever, flies over. Oh, is that what that is?
Hobbiton. What? Yeah.
Okay.
It's the Shire.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to watching that.
I like
seeing
those
that,
dumb Hobbit movies.
Yeah.
Fucking done very well.
I want to go see it in the theater we saw it in last time, like a little
That was
high-def.
fun, right?
Yeah.
I had a ball in that.
Is it IMAX 3D?
I think it's too late for the previews. We missed out on it.
Yeah, I mean, the views are happening.
Yeah, no. And I gotta say, man, Beyonce, fucking brilliant. Her and that damn Jay-Z. They surprised everybody with a fucking album. And you think of, that is just brilliant. Fucking brilliant. You don't have to pre-market anymore if you're that big.
They just dropped that shit?
They dropped that shit out. No one knew this was coming, right?
No one.
I mean, there wasn't even a little buzz.
Nope.
I didn't know they were working on an album. You didn't know they were working on an album?
Everybody knew they were working on it.
I didn't know that was
Yeah,
true.
but working on it. Oh, okay. Working on an album, then you're like, okay, eventually we're going to know more about it. They're going to tell us when it's going to be released.
Exactly.
They fucking dropped this thing without a clue.
For the holidays.
And what that caused was a major stir, and it went completely viral. Everyone talking like, holy fuck, did you see what Beyonce did? It's brilliant.
And it was exclusively on iTunes, and she released a video for every single song. So it's 14 songs and 17 videos.
And she pretty much wants all of us to have sex with her this holiday season.
I would like to.
Because every video, she's fucking twerking and fucking face down, ass up in one video. And it's on bathing suits that are slipping off. It's a very sexual...
They're pimping her out?
Very sexual album.
Pimping her out?
A bit. But what a brilliant marketing thing to do. And now this is going to be the norm. People are going to do this. Or just out of nowhere, they'll drop something. You got to be pretty famous to do it.
I would think so.
That's how I do stuff, but it's just because everybody ignores me.
No one knows.
Yeah.
Oh.
But how smart is that?
17.
She was trending for 3 or 4 straight days. She's still, I think, trending in most places and just selling a shitload of them.
Is it any good?
It's awesome.
Dude, it's on in my house, I'll be honest with you.
Yeah?
Fuck, there's a lot of catchy shit. I don't think I would ever download Beyonce stuff, but I was like, God damn, she's got some good catchy songs.
Wait, it's not a record with the two of them? It's just her?
Yeah,
Jay-Z makes an appearance. He does a little rap.
Does he wreck the song?
And
he's got one verse on one song. Drake's got a verse.
Well, the Drake thing is so catchy. Good girl. See, I know the songs are
Let's hear the Drake one. Find it, Sam.
And then she's got a song, I think, about squirting, right?
Come on.
Squirting?
Yeah, that's what they're saying. The
No
Rocket
way.
song is about squirting.
No, it can't be.
Yes, it is.
They wouldn't do that.
She's showing her feminine side.
No one.
Yes, she is.
Sam, find it.
Relax.
The good girl, good girl. Where's the squirting song?
Not feeling it, yo.
Yeah, it was okay. Let's hear the other one, Sam. Bless you.
Sorry, I should have covered my mouth on that one.
Horrible.
Enjoy my cold.
Which one's this?
Fuck was that? You didn't like that?
No!
I'm just saying the brilliance of her dropping this shit out of nowhere is pretty smart.
Aunt just gets mad when there are black people singing songs.
I don't think that's
point.
That doesn't. It just. I
What's the
can't
squirting
take
song?
that
Aunt
enough.
doesn't like it.
You find the squirting song?
I don't know what the squirting song is.
I think
I
it's
don't love
Rocket
those
or
either.
something.
Oh, enough.
Yeah, but you don't go, the minute anybody comes on sounding remotely black, you don't go, ugh,
It's true.
enough of this.
I'm tired of black culture. Crap. I'm tired of it. I don't like the fucking music. I don't like the whole fucking vibe. It's enough of it already. Stop.
Oh, my God.
It's like the plague.
But you don't even give it a chance.
I hate it. I just don't like the way it sounds.
Yeah.
It's a black dude. It's a black dude. What the fuck are you saying?
Let's find another song. It might be two bad examples. Yeah.
Christ.
Here's rock.
Songs about squirting.
I want to hear the...
Sitting around for a few months.
They met with iTunes last week, and it was only senior level people, and then it was out a week later.
Really smart.
And like they took over iTunes, like every single thing on iTunes. It usually has like the newest 8 albums or whatever. Every single one just said Beyonce on it.
Right. How many do they sell? Is numbers out yet?
I'm not sure yet.
This is a catchy song called Partition. I like this
Did you see
one.
the video for this?
Yeah.
No.
It's
Holy
more of her like
shit.
basically naked.
I was busy.
But they didn't even get to the hook. That was dumb.
I'm not loving that either.
Not too dumb, considering it's 1.2 million views already.
Yeah, I think...
the whole song is called Partition. You don't get to hear that part.
Where's the Jay-Z rap part? Sam
that-
loves him.
I know. Sam fucking suck his dick.
Yeah.
Fucking
Well,
Jay-Z.
Jay-Z's a smart man because he's behind this, obviously. He said, let's drop this shit without anyone knowing.
Go for him.
That's that baby.
All the videos are fucking ridiculous.
Did she say daddy in that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of hot. Hey,
Yeah, it
daddy.
is.
Oh, yeah, this album's very sexual.
Fuck me, daddy.
But this isn't working because the samples of the songs, it's just the first 30 seconds. First 30 seconds of both songs are just whatever. The setup.
We could play the entire album full, and it would have the same effect.
On Anthony.
You'd be like, oh, this is all right, and Jim would be like, I don't mind it, and Aunt would be like, enough of this.
I don't love it though.
It doesn't matter how much we play.
All points being represented. I like that.
I don't love these songs. I don't love these at all.
Well, I mean, that's not. You got to listen to them.
Yeah.
Because they're not even kicking in.
And by the way, this whole thing of like doing an album that's more than an album and putting out songs that are catchy and all this stuff, she completely destroyed everything Lady Gaga was trying to do this year.
Oh, poor Lady Gags.
Because she was trying, like, she was all about putting her album out, but it was also an app and making it visual, and and it didn't work.
How'd
and
that
then
work out?
Beyonce just drops this.
Jesus.
What happened to Lady Gaga?
And it's better. Well,
The Gaga is a bust. This album's going to be a bust for her, man.
all the songs on the Beyonce album are better than the.
No, they're not. They're not that good. It's not my style.
In all fairness, I mean, that doesn't represent what she just put out.
I think better represent.
I heard a lot of these songs in the background all weekend, and they're fucking pretty catchy.
It's a great album.
They're pretty fucking catchy.
You have it?
Oh yeah. I have all Beyonce's albums.
Jesus Christ!
You're the one who brought this up. Jesus Christ!
Jesus Christ! I didn't fucking download it for myself.
Yeah, but you're sitting there trying to sell everybody on it.
I just thought it was brilliant what you did.
Yeah, it was.
And then I'm not going to lie to the people. What I heard was catchy, and the videos were fucking beautiful.
Exactly.
Really well done.
Is the videos only 30 seconds long?
No, the real videos are full length, but you got to buy them.
You got to buy the videos?
Yeah, it's part of the album. You buy the whole. It's like $15 for the album. You get all the songs, all the videos. You get
the video.
So you can sit there.
No, that's what I'm trying to tell you. YouTube, they decided to put the first 30 seconds of every video up there, and it doesn't do it justice. That's all. I'm not going to try to turn you
No
into
justice, no peace.
Holla.
You get little half boners watching the videos.
Half boner.
Oh yeah, like something you would have jerked off to in high school. For
No, he doesn't
sure.
like black girls, though.
There's so much that is out there now that would have been jack material.
Yeah, now.
I don't even mean the internet. Fucking catalogs.
Yeah.
Like, fuck.
Means
that's
Highlights
not-
magazine.
Yes.
None of that. You didn't like any of it, Aunt? You wouldn't like be like, oh, let me
Not
listen to the
a
whole.
second.
You didn't
of
think she
that
looked like attractive?
drivel. No, she's a pretty girl, of course.
Well, I'm glad you'll give that to her.
I'll give her that.
That's nice.
I liked her in that Austin Powers movie.
Foxy Cleopatra?
Yeah, you know. But no, I have no fucking like for that music whatsoever. Oh, she's trying to be tough girl here. Tapping her head, spinning her fucking head around. Look at her. What a tough... She's so tough.
You really like Beyonce, though?
I love Beyonce, like more than anybody.
But isn't that like chick music?
Yes, it is.
Well, it's like R&B.
I don't know. I got like a Katy Perry song every once in a while because they're catchy.
I would say Katy Perry is probably far more chick music than Beyonce.
But I'm not going to download any of it. Ever.
Yeah, but maybe you don't download music. You don't download music like that.
Would you cheat on your wife with Beyonce?
Yeah, I would leave.
Oh, my God.
Like, that would be that. Even like for...
So you have no emotional attachment to your wife?
Once. Like if she was like, we can go do this real quick in the bathroom, and Jess was like, well, I'll leave you. I'll be like, all right, well, sorry, babe.
Gotta do it.
Just like that,
You gotta do it. Yeah, you got to. I think Jess is aware of that. She wouldn't...
Your marriage is a fraud.
No, Jess, no, she wouldn't put up the ultimatum.
You
she'd
have
be like,
vows. You took vows. I listened to them.
Absolutely. I snored through them.
They were fucking... Well, your wife's was nice. Yours was kind of just like copy.
Just there.
Like a commercial
Copy
read.
paste.
Yeah.
Sam came out with what she said.
All right, we're going to break.
It's understood, though.
And is the robo telemarketer thing funny?
Well, it's funny because...
I don't know this one.
This telemarketer, there was obviously either some kind of soundboard that somebody who didn't speak English was controlling, or an automated response.
Right.
Yeah, that's a funny shit. But it's pretending that it's a human being. It's not
Is
funny
that
shit.
where they're at with those things now?
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
But they called somebody from Time Magazine, so he recorded it, and then now it's everywhere.
Oh, good for him. Yeah, we'll play that for the people
Chip,
next.
you don't even know what you're laughing at.
Hi, who's this?
Lady Di.
Oh, God damn.
How's everything?
Oh, wow.
Now, a question for you guys.
Oh.
What
Comes right out of the gate.
do you want to talk to me about?
Nothing.
Hi, Opie. Hi, Anthony.
Hi there, Lady Di.
How are you, Lady Di?
Getting all ready for Christmas?
Yeah?
That's good.
Hold
Yes,
on.
I am.
Hold on a minute.
Sure.
Can you call back in a second?
Can I call back? No, I have to stay on hold.
Just call back in a second. You got nothing
All right,
going
can someone pick her up in the other room for a second, please? Hold on the line, all right? Wait, which one?
Sure.
All right, pick her up. All right, remember we wanted to play our... Let's do it.
What?
Where she answers everything literally.
Oh, right. We just got to come up with some things where they're
completely
ridiculous,
far-fetched, over the top,
far-fetched,
and she will answer every single one of them like it's a real fucking thing.
Right.
All right?
Uh-huh.
And then let's also keep track of every time she answers a question with a question.
With a question, yes.
All right?
Yes.
Let's try this for a few minutes.
Yeah.
All right, give me Lady Di again. Lady Di.
Yes, I'm right here.
Sorry about that. We had a problem with a fucking live read, but we're good now, I think.
Wow, Lady Di. First thing we got to ask you, the big question, of course, how many natty ices are you into right now?
This is my third one.
It's 9.5.
Not to lie to you, I didn't have anything.
No, but the thing is, you drink, like, why don't you just put it in a giant vat and drink it like that?
I don't have a giant vat.
I told you.
I don't have anything like that. What are you talking about?
No, but
Of course you don't.
I'll bet you drink 400 gallons of beer a day.
No, I don't think so. It's not that high. It's not that high, believe me.
It's not that high.
Is that what you wanted to talk to me about?
We're concerned about your drinking.
It's always fun asking you about your drinking.
I'm convinced you drink beer right out of a fucking hose.
No, I don't.
Oh, no.
No,
you don't, do
I
you?
don't do stuff like that. I just drink it right out of the can.
Out of a can. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Well, you know, hey, that's the way I drink the beer.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we thought you drank it out of a garbage can.
But you know what? No. No. My goodness. All right. But
yeah,
anyway.
the more ridiculous is even better. Huh?
Anyway,
what?
When I finally do get a job, this is going to cut out. I'm not going to be drinking that much because you can't go to work drinking.
You did when you were a crossing guard.
No, I did not.
And then 50 kids were killed that day.
No. Oh, come on. No.
You sure? That's what we heard.
Yeah.
No. I never did that.
Lady Di, are you looking for a job today?
Probably later on, yeah.
Oh, yeah, sure.
All right, later on.
Yeah.
Well,
Good enough time.
You know what? To tell you the truth,
I heard you going. I heard you going in NASA. You want to get a job working on spaceships.
now what? How did you hear about that? That I actually was.
What about you and NASA working on? You're going to work on the space program.
I'm going to work in the space program.
That's what. Yeah.
Who said that?
It's true, isn't it?
No.
Oh.
Holy shit.
Wouldn't I have to go to Florida anyway to do something like that?
Well, I would think so.
You literally live on the moon.
I live on the moon.
Yeah.
You're calling my apartment a moon?
No, you live on the moon.
You live on the moon.
No, I don't.
Oh.
I live on the couch right now, the way it goes.
With a bunch of potatoes, I bet.
Yeah.
No, there's no potatoes out. No, I don't have anything like that.
What?
Anybody in the studio today?
What?
Huh?
You don't have anyone else in the studio today?
Well, obviously not.
No.
Yeah, that's why you're talking to me, right?
Well, you're always fun to have on the phone there, Lady Di.
That's nice.
So Christmas at your house. Colin Quinn was on the phone before, and he said he might show up at your house for Christmas. Did you invite him?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If he tweets me, what is it? Tweets me or texts me or something like that. Yeah.
So who else you having at your house? Frankenstein?
No. No. Frankenstein? No.
Colin said he wanted to.
You sure you're not going to have Frankenstein over?
Yeah.
No, unless I have a movie with Frankenstein on it.
Oh, okay.
Colin said he wanted to check out your mansion.
Mansion? You call this a mansion?
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, no mansion.
It's mind-boggling.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
What?
No, it'd be nice if he came over.
Yeah, he could share some natty ice with you. What do you make the stuff? You make the stuffing with natty ice?
No.
Oh.
Although you can use beer to make food. You know.
To make food.
I heard you're also going to have Ron. I also heard you're going to have Ron Burgundy over for the holiday.
No.
Oh, okay.
Just clearing that up.
We weren't sure.
It would make sense having Colin over at the house. You're quite the comedian.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you very much.
Hey, what compliment. Hold on a minute. Bob Levy wants in. Bob, what's up?
Oh, no, not
Finally,
him.
this guy woke up from his drunken stupor. Welcome aboard, sir. I mean, Jesus fucking Christ. Stop fucking drinking, be a guy, and come to an AA meeting with me and Colin, and us three guys can just hang out.
Yeah.
All right. He still thinks I'm a guy, huh?
You are a guy, aren't you?
You were a guy until you didn't pay your child support, you fucking cunt.
What are you talking about, child support? I never had to pay child support.
Oh.
You had a baby.
No kidding.
Exactly. And men pay child
24
support.
years
They're
ago.
not married anymore. So get your shit together, guy.
Oh, my goodness.
Come down there and punch you right in the fucking balls, I swear to God.
If you could find Eddie, go ahead.
Oh.
You see, you don't even have balls. What kind of fucking man are you? You're a disgrace to men.
Oh, man.
Oh, boy.
I can't even talk to this fucking guy anymore.
Bob Levy, thank you.
Levy, very angry at this gentleman on the phone.
Wait, hold on. I better stop cutting my hair so short if people are going to think I'm a guy.
That's a good one.
That's funny.
Home run.
That is a good one. Hey, Lady Di, you going to play the Mega Millions?
Yes, I am.
Yeah?
Matter of fact, I am. Yeah, tomorrow. I'm going to play him tomorrow.
What are you going to do? What's the first thing you'll do if you do win?
I bet you're going to buy a rocket ship.
No, the first thing I'm going to do is buy a rocket ship. Yeah, I'm going to buy a rocket ship. No. What I'm going to do is I'm going to buy a house. A real nice house.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, that's
cool.
nice.
And it won't be in Elizabeth, New Jersey either.
Where will it be?
Yes. Behind a farm.
I bet you. I bet you would buy a house in Russia.
No. Come close to your studio.
Oh wow, that'd
really?
be nice. Then you could come on the show a lot.
Close to the studio, so I guess Donald Trump's gonna be your neighbor then.
Could be.
What, are you going to drive a tank to the studio?
Drive a what to the studio?
A tank. If you got the money, you would buy a tank, right?
Oh, that's odd.
I think I would buy a limousine and the limousine driver.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
That way you can get all hammered and have someone drive you around, not get a Dewey. So you got a house. What else are you doing? It's $500 million. What are you doing? What else are you doing?
Hey, Di, I won about $300 million last week in the lottery.
Okay. What I would. Okay. Very good. What I would probably do is.
Yeah.
I would buy a mansion. I would buy a nice house.
Uh-huh.
Okay. And I would buy the limousine with the driver.
Uh-huh.
And then I would give some money to my roommate. Of
How
course,
much?
I can't leave him out.
How much would you give him?
I don't know, about $10 million.
One for each time you sucked his dick, right?
Yeah, that's at least
I
$600
don't
million.
do anything like that with him. How many times do I have to tell you that?
$10 million. Still
Yeah.
not worth the aggravation of having to be with her.
I said $10 million.
Yeah, that's what I said. What's wrong with you?
That's
All right, and probably donate some money to good causes.
$10 million. That's like how many beers you have a day.
No, that's not. I don't. No, that's impossible. You can't. Do
You don't
that.
have 10 million beers a day?
No, you don't. No.
Oh, I thought you did. That's what I heard.
Well, it's got to be at least 1,000. I would
Yeah,
assume.
1,000 then.
Maybe 1,000 a month.
Oh.
Not in a day.
Right.
That's fun.
Oh, boy.
Unbelievable.
You're a barrel of monkeys, Lady Di.
Yeah.
I have a barrel of monkeys.
Yeah, that's the question.
Well, that's good. Me and the monkeys have something in common then.
What do you have in common?
I'm a barrel of monkeys, and they are the monkeys.
They both throw shit around.
Yeah.
Simian AIDS.
Right.
Don't do that.
Oh, you don't do that?
Oh.
I thought you really did throw shit around.
No. Oh, by the way, how's
Do you lick your own balls?
No. Oh boy, how's Stalker? Excuse me.
Exactly.
What's a SEMA?
What's the cough about?
What do you got, mesothelioma?
No, I don't have any. That's all.
What do you got, black lung disease from coal mining?
No, I don't call mine. Stop right there.
Yeah. Oh, well, Lady Di, it's been a...
Dr. Patty doing? Marion and I want to know.
How about you call her then?
Exactly.
Well,
What do you think? We know any more than you do?
I don't know. I'm just asking.
Yeah, but at this rate, Lady Di is going to spend like 100 hours a day on the phone.
Yep.
I could spend whatever time I want on the phone.
Oh, shit.
I understand
Fuck
that.
you, Sam Roberts.
She got me.
I have unlimited phone calls to unlimited places.
Hey.
Yeah, wow, welcome to the...
I bet you
21st
call
century.
China a lot.
No, I don't call China.
Why would she call China? Stop.
Yeah.
Dumb question.
The more basic, the better.
Oh, yeah.
You don't even have to try too hard. What?
I'll bet you've talked to everyone in China at least twice.
No.
Huh? Well,
Who in China?
Oh, yeah, exactly.
So what? You talked to everyone in China once?
No, I don't know. No, I don't know anybody in China.
Who?
No, I don't know who.
That's fun.
Oh, Jesus.
That's fun.
I know a few things that are made in China.
Oh, yeah?
I don't know anybody in China.
Ah, okay. Well, good for you.
I bet you used to work in a Chinese sweatshop.
No, I never did.
Oh, okay. She never did.
But, but let me correct that a little bit. When I was working for the temp agency,
Yeah.
I did work for a couple of places that came close to being a sweatshop.
Oh, wow.
You probably know how to fly airplanes.
No. Who's this I'm talking to?
Everybody.
It's Sam. It's Sam. Opie, Anthony. Jim's out.
Oh, hi, Sam. How you doing?
Jim left the show.
Oh, Jim left the show. Listen, Sam, I need to talk to you.
Oh, a little private conversation.
Yeah, talk to me.
Hold on. I need to, no, not right now. Not right now.
Okay.
when I get off the air. Is there any way I could talk to you?
What's it about?
Hold on. We'll put you on hold.
Take
Jesus
her off
Christ.
the air. We'll
Hold
do the show. You guys go off air.
Hold on a second. Let's.
Hey, Lady Di?
Yes. How did you get my phone number?
What do you mean, how did we get your phone number? You called us, so we took... You called us, and then we took down your phone number.
Okay. All right. Well, I just wanted to find out how in the world, the interns got the phone number.
We were afraid that you had, 100 phone numbers.
No. I just wanted to find out. It's no big deal. I just wanted to find out. All right. No problem.
Well, I don't know. Did you say the interns had the phone number?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not good.
No, it's fine. I don't care about that.
No, because one of the interns this morning posted a phone number, and we didn't know whose it was. I just need to double check.
All right, listen to me. Do not, whatever they do not. Oh boy,
no.
Don't make
It's on a. Like, we can delete it off his Twitter. Like, I'll take care of the intern, but it's already on a bunch of websites. Oh no.
Yeah, but I'm looking for a job and everything like that, and I really don't feel like changing my phone number again.
Yeah, you may have to reapply because this thing's going viral. Wow.
Please don't do it, okay? You can put me back on now with them.
Guy, this thing has 100,000 hits on it.
Well, I don't know what to say. All right, put me back on.
All right, we're going to put you back on with O&A in 5.
So that was my weekend. It was crazy.
That sounds it.
Lady Di, what's up?
Nothing much right now.
What were you talking to Sam about?
Nothing really.
Well, what? You can at least tell us what you need to ask him or what it was about.
No, I was just wondering. Well, I have nothing against this or anything like that, but I was just wondering how in the world did the interns get my phone number?
Oh, boy, what was that beep?
I heard a beep in the background.
I don't know. Maybe he's marrying. I have no idea.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
You want to...
Oh, don't tell me. Not again, right?
What happened?
What do you mean not again?
Oh, shit.
Well, what happened?
I told her what one of the interns did.
Oh, about posting her phone number?
Yeah.
Who's calling you?
I have no idea, and I don't want to know.
Oh, no. Your phone number got out again.
We better let you go to deal with that, all right?
Oh, Lady
yeah, I'll try.
Well, hold on a second now. I mean, what exactly are people, have you answered the phone at all? And, what is it? Maybe it's a legit call.
No, I haven't answered it yet. I have no idea what it is.
You want to answer it?
No, I don't. No, I'm through with that. I'm done with that. I'm going to have to go back and change it again.
You got to answer it, though. It might be a legit call.
Yeah.
That's a good... Yeah.
Yeah, whatever. I'm not going to answer them.
Why?
All right.
Hold on, Don. We're talking to you.
I'll talk to you guys later.
Hold on a second.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
So what's the problem?
Nothing right now.
Oh, shit. This thing is everywhere.
Oh, boy. That's ringing a lot.
Yeah.
Clean it up. It's on Facebook, Twitter.
Are you sure it's not legit calls?
Who's Frank?
I have no idea what it is.
Who's this guy? Huh? Hold on.
Right.
Hold on a second.
Hold on. Someone's calling you.
Oh, Frank wants to talk to Lady Di. Frank?
How you doing? This is Frank from Philly. Is this guy looking for a job? Does she know how to drive a bulldozer? I could probably get her some work.
Not in Philadelphia.
Can you drive a bulldozer?
He's looking for work. You just want to be a lazy man and just sit around the fucking house all day, scratching your balls.
Yeah, he's looking for a guy who can drive a bulldozer.
Right.
Yeah.
It's not a bad opportunity.
Well, first of all, I'm not a guy, and second of all, I don't drive a bulldozer.
Oh.
All right, listen, I gotta go.
Why do you have to go? Why do you have to go?
Because I might have
Where you
to
going, mister? You got no job? Hang out.
All right, good.
Hold on. Di, why do you have to go? We're talking to you.
Yeah. How many beers are you drinking?
You know what? I'm not even counting anymore. I gotta go.
Why? What's the matter?
Why? What's wrong?
You sound panicked.
What if the people trying to call you are offering you jobs?
And what
That's
about
true.
Frank from Philly?
Look, Mr. Di, I can't give a guy a job that's drinking. You know what I mean? You can't drive around trucks when you're drunk. You know what I mean, dude?
he hung up. Thank you, Frank.
All right, I'll see you guys later.
All right.
Hold on, is this lady Di? Hello? Is this lady Di?
Call it back. Call it back. What a terrible voice. That is terrible.
It's all me.
Hello? Yeah, it's all Jimmy. See if she oh, shit.
The Bob Levy convinced that Lady Di is a guy. I
love it.
It's such a great bit. Oh.
A message.
Let's try again.
Try again.
By the way, all those, we didn't give her number out. All those calls were just me.
Yeah, just you.
All me. Just dialing her.
Pick up the phone.
She thinks it's a bunch of people.
It's the same number.
Oh, come on, Lady Di.
She's panicking.
She is panicking.
It's only one number that keeps calling.
Yeah, it's the same number,
I blocked it.
Oh, you did.
She probably thinks it's a whole bunch of people.
Yeah. Oh, I hope she changes.
It's literally just me.
I hope she changes her number again.
You dummy. Give it a second. Because Sam kept track of all the questions she answered as legitimate questions.
Do you want to play What Did We Learn About Lady Di?
Yeah, go through them real fast.
She doesn't drink from a giant vat.
Okay.
She doesn't drink 400 gallons a day.
Okay.
She doesn't drink out of a hose. She doesn't drink out of a garbage can. She didn't kill 50 kids. She's not working in the space program.
Oh.
She doesn't live on the moon. Oh, wow. There are no potatoes on her couch. She's not having Frankenstein over.
She answered all these.
She answered them legit.
These are all confirmed.
Yeah.
She doesn't have a mansion.
Stupid asshole.
She doesn't make stuffing with natty ice. She's not having Ron Burgundy over.
She did give us answers
to all these.
She didn't have to pay child support. If she wins the lotto, she's not going to buy a rocket ship. She's not buying a house in Russia. She's not going to drive a tank. She doesn't drink 10 million beers a day.
10 million. She let us know.
She doesn't throw her shit around like a monkey. She doesn't lick her own balls. She doesn't have mesothelioma or black lung. She's not a coal miner. She doesn't call China. She hasn't spoken to everyone in China twice. She hasn't spoken to everyone in China once. She didn't work in a Chinese sweatshop. She doesn't. She doesn't know how to fly airplanes. She is not a man.
I don't even think we got all of them. We got most of them.
God, is that fucking great?
What a dunce.
She is so fucking stupid.
You know what time it is.
What?
Let's give her
All right, let's see if she'll
ring a dingy.
I think I'm having my Bruce Kelly. I'm absolutely crying.
I'm absolutely crying through your tears.
I laughed that hard in a long time. Oh my God, I couldn't catch my breath.
Pick it up.
Speaker.
Oh, you fucking lump of
damn it.
shit. Probably in a fucking alcohol-induced coma.
No, I'm not in an alcohol.
No, I'm not
in a coma.
I'm not in a coma. No. No coma here.
Oh
no.
my God, dude, that is fucking funny.
I just love the fact that all those beeps were coming in.
Oh, yeah.
While
and
she was
she's
talking.
Like,
and
it
they
was flustering her.
They were all me.
Yeah.
I just kept retiling it.
And the Bob Levy thinking she's a dude.
Yeah.
That is fucking great.
Lady Di. She made a big comeback. It took a little while.
Holy shit.
I love how she answered all those.
Reading that list. And most of them she answered legit.
Oh, God, yeah.
Most of them.
All of them.
Close to all of them, yeah.
Yeah, she just answers. Oh, no.
She's a real stupid.
No, I'm
not having Frankenstein.
Oh, no. I'm not a cyborg.
No, he's not coming over.
I don't think so.
Really? Thanks for letting us know that Frankenstein
Or
isn't
Ron
coming
Burgundy.
over. Or Ron Burgundy.
Did you kill 50 kids when you were crossing guard?
No, I didn't kill 50 kids. Oh, okay, good. Clear that up.
Thank you.
Glad you cleared that up.
Common misconception.
Yes.
Oh, Christ.
That's great.
Oh, my God.
I can drink 10 million beers in a day.
10 million beers. She legitimately answered. You know, whether or not she drinks 10 million
No one
beers.
can do that.
No.
Oh, my
And then
God.
she gets so stuck in making her points that you just throw and she'll go, no. And then she'll
No.
She's truly a stupid woman.
throw your own shit. No. Anyway. Gotta make sure it's on the record.
Oh, yeah.
What number does her phone number start with, Jimmy? You could just give me fingers.
Hold on 1 second.
Oh.
The area code?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought she might be calling back. Oh, my God.
Yeah, that was fun.
God damn. She's the greatest.
She is.
She thought of...
The rocket ship. I kind of want you to just read the list again.
I love it.
It would be overkill, obviously.
Yeah.
But, oh, my God. How many questions did you...
26.
She answered 26 questions. She answered 26 ridiculous questions.
Yeah.
And you're right. It's got to be basic, like the most childlike questions you can possibly ask her.
I
The
can't
ones
think
that show
much about it.
No.
Yeah.
She doesn't deal in metaphors. She doesn't deal in...
We all fuck up and we'll answer one every once in a while, but not 26.
She answered 26 in a 5-minute chat.
In a row.
Are you going to the moon? No, I'm not going to the moon.
Oh, no, not the moon.
would
You
you
can't
answer
go
that?
to the moon. I like when she elaborates stuff like that. No, the moon. I can't get to the moon.
You can't drink 10 million beers.
Can't get to the moon.
Well, I think that's impossible.
Yeah.
I'm not going to drive a tank. I'm going to get a limo.
Yes. 3 natty ice deeps. Deep at a fucking 9.
That's the one thing she'll be truthful about, though.
How much she's drinking.
3. I'm on my 3rd.
What a waste.
What do you want me
is.
to lie?
Yeah. Okay,
And
well,
then-
you're an honest fucking drunk.
Then she starts lying about everything else, her job, or...
Yeah.
3 natty ices
Not
before
blowing
9
her roommate.
a.m. How many does she drink a day if she gets 3 in before 9?
It's not 10 million. I've got that confirmed.
Fucking
And she slept, so
morning
it's not like she's
beer breath.
drinking all night.
Think her breath's sitting?
Oh, God. Morning natty ice breath.
Do you think she brushes her teeth first?
No.
Look, if you had
Fucks up the flavor of the beer.
If you had a donkey in front of you and Lady Di, face down, ass up, seriously, what would you do?
No matter
What would you do?
No matter what you say, before Lady Di face down up, I would fuck that. Donkey,
No matter what it is.
A brick, fuck a guy with a bomb belt.
Yeah. Imagine that fucking, like, her fat ass, she's bent over in front of the fridge, snapping another natty ice off of the 6-pack rings.
With the elephant ass,
Yeah.
where it's all the sagging,
Just
right?
hanging.
Right where the
Like that
goodness should
view.
be.
An old, like, refrigerator with a big pull handle thing, and she's just cracking another one.
Christ.
The natty ice for me. I've deserved it. I've earned this beer.
I thought about getting a job today. I deserve it.
I can't figure out the dollar store website.
Now I have to go to the phone store and get my phone number changed
It's
again.
going to change because people are calling me. Jimmy, want to try one more time?
Okay, I was looking at
Give her a
Give her a ring-a-ding.
Oh, you bet.
See if
It's like Groundhog Day, but it's the best. Every time it's the exact same fucking...
We could ask her this same series of questions next time.
Oh yeah, no, I don't drink out of a giant vat.
Oh, that was one too. The vet.
Oh yeah.
Hey, is this Lady Di? Hey, Lady Di, is this you, Lady Di?
How did you get my number?
Lady Di, is this you, Lady Di? You're on the radio, Lady Di. I have to tell you for legal reasons. To tell you believe. Holy shit. Okay, I'll tell her.
You'll be fine.
Oh, I'm not worried.
Oh, that's funny.
No, that shit's fine.
Yeah, she's our...
Oh, is that fucking funny?
Okay.
Lady Di, what a horrible character.
Yes.
Oh, no one wants that call. Oh.
Pick up the phone.
How are you?
Hi, you're on the radio. I need your approval to put you on the radio.
He's just hanging up on you. I don't want to give you my approval.
Oh, Lady Di.
Oh, my God.
So much fun to fuck with.
We're going to take a break. We'll wrap up the show next. But that telemarketer thing.
Oh. All right.
And other things. I don't know, whatever. Holy shit.
Yeah.
This. Lady Di.
Yes, it's me.
What's the problem?
We heard you had a heart attack.
No, I'm fine.
Oh, okay. Phew.
I'm
Yeah.
all right.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Okay.
But do you realize something, okay?
What?
When you do, all right, when you give out a phone number to people,
Right.
okay, and you have to change it, you realize when I go back to the cell phone store, all right, you realize it cost me $15 to change my phone number.
$15.
Whoa. Righteous bucks.
No,
You must have like 100 cell phones.
No, I only have the one cell phone.
Oh, okay.
You know, and my roommate Bill, he has the other cell phone.
Why do you have a 3-foot cell phone?
A 3-foot cell phone? What do you mean?
Why do you have a 3-foot cell phone?
A 3-foot cell phone?
Yeah, why is it 3?
Hold on.
Why is it 3 feet? It's like a huge cell phone.
No, it's not a huge cell phone.
Oh.
You don't think a 3-foot cell phone is a big cell phone?
Okay, hold on. I have a smartphone, okay?
Well, sometimes you just let it sit there.
I know, yeah.
Let the people enjoy that line in their own way.
He has a regular phone. He just has a little regular phone.
Oh.
Who does?
My roommate.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
All right, so...
Have you been getting a lot of phone calls?
A little bit.
What have they been saying?
Lady Di, hi, how you doing? Stuff like that.
Well, you're a big star, you know?
Yeah, I'm a big star.
They said, hey, how you doing?
Yeah, that's what they say, Jim. Or whoever I'm talking to. Sam, I don't know.
Uh-oh.
Could you answer the call? Here's what you got to do. Because we're on the air, just answer it and just see what they want once. We'll hold.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
Hey, this Lady Di, you're on the radio. Yeah, Lady Di.
Yeah, I think I talked to you before. Okay.
Yeah, you fatso.
Who is that? What did they say?
It's a private number. I don't know.
What did they say?
What did they say?
They said, hi, Lady Di. How you doing? Yeah, am I going to get this all day now?
Seems like it.
Or just like for 20 more minutes?
Well, if the phone number's out there, the phone number's out there. What can we do?
Yeah, it's going to cost you $15, I guess. That sucks.
Out there where? Out there where?
On the internet.
Yeah, all right, on the
But,
internet.
Lady Di, you shit quarters out of your asshole, so $15 is nothing.
Yeah.
That doesn't matter.
She does.
Didn't know that.
Oh, wow, okay.
That was true.
Oh, jeez. The only question.
And going over to the other places I applied for jobs and changing the phone number, that's what matters.
Oh, that does matter.
So you do shit quarters out of your asshole?
No.
Oh, okay.
And the thing is this, you're worried about changing your number because you've had, what have you had, 400 phone numbers this year?
No.
Oh, okay. Not 400 numbers.
You know what's especially tough about the whole job thing? Every time she applies to a job, she rides there on her unicycle.
Yeah.
And it's like impossible.
I don't have a unicycle.
Oh.
Oh, my goodness me.
You know, it might be turning the employers off. The fact that you wear a suit of armor when you go to the places to get a job.
Could be.
Oh.
Okay, all right. Well,
you got to stop doing that.
Right?
I'm only kidding. I don't know.
Oh,
you're only kidding about
we thought
what?
you were. Wow, you were kidding. We thought we thought you really were wearing a suit of armor.
Yeah.
All I know is I'm really trying to get a job because my money is starting to run out, guys.
It's not your money. It's your dad's.
Right. Because you killed your dad.
Right. You killed your dad. And
so, wait. So you got paid to blow 1,000 guys, and you've already run out of that money?
Hold on.
Oh, wait. The phone's ringing again?
No, the phone's not ringing again. All right, first of all,
it's not, is it?
I did not kill my dad. I would rather
Change
have
that.
Oh, she didn't kill her.
Oh, that's my mistake. I apologize.
Oh.
Just answer the phone because it's bugging us.
That's not right, you know?
Wait, the phone's ringing again.
Just answer it.
Yeah,
Lady Di, just answer the phone again.
Jesus.
We'll hold it for you. We'll hold.
Hello, is this Lady Di?
What is it?
Huh?
What?
She hung up.
Oh, Lady Di.
Call her back and tell her.
She hung up.
All right, call her back and tell her.
Dolt.
No one has her phone number but me.
What questions did she answer that time?
This time, the new list.
Yeah.
She didn't have a heart attack.
Okay.
She doesn't have 100 cell phones.
Okay. Oh.
She doesn't have a 3-foot cell phone.
Okay.
Oh.
She doesn't shit quarters out of her asshole.
I would have thought that was a yes.
Yeah.
She didn't go through 400 phone numbers.
Okay.
She doesn't ride a unicycle. Okay. And she didn't kill her dad.
Oh, okay.
Still not confirmed on the suit of armor.
Right. We'll work on that.
Lady Di.
Yeah, sorry about that. I hung up on you guys by accident.
Why?
Jeez, thanks.
Accident.
Well, why did you do that?
And why are you calling us from the roof?
I'm not calling from the roof.
Oh, all right. She's not calling from the roof. Didn't know that.
But anyway.
The phone's ringing again. This is really distracting, Lady Di.
Could you pick up that call, please?
Pick up that call. We'll hold for you.
Yeah, you're going to hold for me.
Please pick up the call.
We will. We have been.
Just pick up the phone.
Hold on.
All right.
Hey, is this Lady Di? This is Lady Di. What are you doing there, fatso?
You called me a fatso?
Yeah. What do you live on the moon?
All right. Yeah, I guess I'm a little bit on the heavy side.
I think you're beautiful, Lady Di.
Thank you so much, and I think you're very handsome.
You're a big fat lady. Big fat lady lives on the moon.
Oh, my goodness me.
Kiss ring.
I just hang up.
All right, shut up.
Jesus, enough already with you.
Where is she?
She's flirting with some guy calling me.
Yeah. Hey, Lady Di.
Lady Di.
Hey, this guy again is bitching about fucking money.
No.
And, maybe if you didn't buy 2 6-packs, you can get your fucking number changed, dude. How about that, huh?
Dude.
Hold on, she hung up. Hold on, she hung up. Lady Di. Lady Di.
I'm right here.
Oh, all right.
All right, you listen to me. Anthony, you're getting your cat's balls taken off?
Yeah.
Put it on this fucking guy, because he doesn't have any fucking balls.
Oh, man.
You got no fucking balls, sir. You just cry about money and that shit. I seen your picture. You look like a bloated Pete Rose.
I look like a bloated Pete Rose?
That's the answer.
Oh, fat man.
That's ironic, Lady Di, because you were at one point a professional baseball player.
Right.
I was?
Weren't you? Didn't you play for Major League Baseball?
No.
Oh.
If I did,
she just owns a bat in her pants.
I'll be the first woman baseball player ever.
Good point. That was dumb of me.
You're not a woman.
That's a better point.
All right.
What do you fucking, what do you jerk off to fucking a league of its own, sir?
No.
Listen to her.
Fucking man, you need help.
That titter.
Put down a fucking bottle, put on your work boots, and get a fucking job like every other fucking guy out there.
You know what? Let me tell you something right now. I used to have a man's job. You think working in a brewery is not a man's job?
And Laverne and Shirley.
Shirley works in a brewery,
Exactly.
you fucking dumb fucking man cunt.
That actually is a man's job, if you think about it.
It's not a man's job. Fucking, what are you, bottling beers? Please, get a real man's job. Like do construction. Lean on a shovel, you fuck.
Oh, my goodness me.
You're unfucking believable. You're the laziest fucking guy I've ever fucking talked to in my fucking life. You want a job? You want to come here and shovel my snow, okay?
Okay, all right. Good point.
You got a shovel?
Yes, I do have a shovel, matter of fact.
Good, because I'm going to fucking bury you in the backyard after you're done shoveling, mister.
Stand up for yourself, Lady Di.
Yeah, be a man. Stand up. Show me you got fucking balls, all right? You think you call in, oh, I want money, I want this. You just want stuff from them. You want Opie and Anthony and Jimmy to give you everything. Stop your fucking whining, get a job, put down your bottle of Ripple, and fucking grow some fucking balls, all right? It's about time you do it, dude. Stand up on your own 2 feet and fucking take your cock out and say, fuck it, I'm a man, I'm going to get a fucking man's job.
Okay.
Will do.
What do you want to be, mister? What do you want to do? What kind of job do you want?
Anything to do with factories and stuff like that.
Aim high.
Factory. All right, that's a manly job. You can wear your flannel shirt and look at home.
Lady Di, the caller seems to be under the impression that you're a man.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting from this.
Yeah, I understand that.
Mr. Di is, let me tell you about this guy. Okay? This guy is a beer drinking, Ripple drinking, I don't want to fucking work. I have a kid. I'm not paying child support fucking dude. That's what you are, okay?
Very well, then.
Very well.
Very well.
All right.
No,
All right.
you're a fucking
Whatever you want to think about me, it doesn't matter.
Good for you, Lady Di.
All right. We got to let you go, sir.
All right, well, fuck her.
Hold on, Di.
I was talking to Norton when
All right. All right. Thank you. We're going to... Lady Di, you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Lady Di, we have to tell you.
We think you're a chick.
Yeah.
Ugh.
You're the
Good
bee's
chick.
knees.
We think.
Okay.
Yeah, you're the bee's knees.
You were a Victoria's Secret model once, like a few years ago, right?
Yeah, we think you're a chick. We've seen your 5-foot tits.
And I think you guys are real men.
Nice.
Oh, thank you.
Lady Di,
Yes.
we didn't give your phone number out to anyone.
No, no one has your number. You don't have to.
I was the one calling you all those times.
Yes, it was Jimmy.
It was me.
That's good. Okay.
It was Jimmy calling you, fatso.
We were just playing a little prank on you.
Yeah, I don't want you to change your number.
Yeah.
Just good, clean fun.
You're just having some fun with our friend.
All right.
That's great. That's great. That's good.
I didn't mean it when I called you a fat, so I was just joking.
Yeah.
Well.
Well,
By
I
the
am
way,
kinda
Lady
heavy.
Di.
I am on the heavy side.
I know that.
The heavy side.
The heavy
Like
side.
what, Jupiter?
You passed that years ago.
Exactly.
Yes.
We meant to tell you, too, while we're confessing things, you left your pet elephant at the studio last time you were here.
Jeez, Erock.
Oh, then I'll pick them up on Friday then.
Oh. All right. We'll see you Friday, Lady Di.
You sure will.
All right. There she goes, Lady Di. That means if she's coming in, Colin Quinn has to come in.
Yeah, we're working on a Friday list.
How great would it be if Colin got her pregnant?
Oh, that would be great.
All right, we get this
love child
telemarketer thing. What is this again?
Well, basically, like telemarketers, this is either, they haven't figured it out, but it's for health insurance. And it's either some guy who doesn't speak English with a soundboard, you know, because it used to be like the guy with the horrible accent would call and tell you his name was Bill.
Uh-huh.
Now they're doing it with a soundboard.
Wow.
Or it's just a flat-out machine. And they ended up calling a guy who works for Time Magazine who could tell it was a robot.
So he's trying to get this robot to admit it's not
to admit
human?
that it's a robot, but it's got program responses for that.
They program responses for everything?
Yeah, like for him to say,
holy fuck,
is this a robot?
Wow. Let me hear this.
Like Skynet.
Good. How are you?
Well, I'm calling about an online request you once made about health insurance coverage.
Okay.
I work with all major companies and compare
Hey, are you a robot?
What? No, I am a real person. Maybe we have a bad connection. I'm sorry about that.
Oh my God, it's so fake.
Yeah.
But
that's what's going on?
It's pretty smart technology, though, because they'll figure it out better than this.
And I'm sorry about that.
Oh, that's crazy. I see you just sound so much like a robot.
I am a real person. Maybe we have a bad connection. I'm sorry about that.
Will you tell me you're not a robot? Just say I'm not a robot, please.
I am a real person.
I mean, I believe you, but will you just say I'm not a robot? It'll make me feel better to hear you say it.
There is a live person here.
But I know there is. It would just make me feel so much better to hear you say I am not a robot.
What?
If you could say the words I'm not a robot, it would really mean a lot to me.
I am a real person. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you fine. I just want to hear you say I am not a robot.
Yes, I'm a real person.
Right, but will you say I'm not a robot?
Health Enrollment Center? Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Let me ask you a couple of questions. Are you currently on Medicare?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
But now let me ask you a question.
Medicaid or looking for Medicaid?
We'll go, you ask me a question, then I'll ask you a question. How about that?
Sure.
Okay, are you a robot?
No.
Will you say I'm not a robot?
And that's how it ends.
And then she hangs up.
But that sounds like it's the live broad at the end. There sounded like there was a switch over.
It did sound like there was a switch, but I think that she would say, no, I'm not a robot. But legally, they probably just don't want to tell the lie. They don't have a program to say that.
I'll bet it's a soundboard, and he clicked 2 buttons.
Sure.
What do you think?
You think he's lying?
I'm not sure what that was.
What do you mean?
I don't know. I can't figure it out.
Do you think the guy from Time faked it?
Maybe.
That's just it. I don't know. It sounds like an automated kind of voice.
Right. Yes.
But that technology, if it was just a robot answering, that technology is amazing then.
Of course it is. It just hears the right robot.
I don't know.
Unless it's a soundboard.
There are a lot of responses. If
There could be a live person with a terrible accent.
No, because how many responses would there be to I'm a real person? How many soundboard buttons? Because it wasn't the same clip twice.
No.
She kept saying, I'm a real person.
But the laugh was really forced and weird.
Yes, it was fake.
Like they needed to pop the laugh in there because they didn't have anything else for that spot.
But how many real person?
Because they probably get that a
need?
lot.
10?
So they're like, okay, we need a few different versions of that.
I agree.
Because people get so
It's the laugh that gave it away for me. Because it was forced and a little too out of nowhere.
I don't know.
People get so pissed when those guys with the accents call up with American names.
We just got a gift from Dr. Steve. Opie and Anthony Show. Thank you for the laughs, LAFFS, laughs.
Dr. Steve sent me a great gift, too, at home.
And for your continued support, all the best. Your friend Dr. Steve, and it's some really fancy cookies from patisserie something.
Macarons.
Look at these fucking things.
I like pig friends.
Look at these fucking things.
Those are like, macaroons.
Oh, they're macaroons.
Yeah. All sorts of macaroons.
You know, he was still, even when I talked to him like last month, he was still bitter about the fact that we shat upon his rhubarb pie that he sent to us last year.
His rhubarb.
I liked rhubarb. Did I have it?
No, we took a massive dump on his rhubarb pie that he sent.
I love rhubarb.
Dr.
Strawberry
Steve.
rhubarb pie is probably my favorite pie of all time.
We killed him for it.
If it's made properly.
He sent me some kind of gourmet stuff.
I ain't eating that.
Rhubarb pie is delicious.
So glad Dr. Steve knows us.
Yeah.
Enough to know that 2 out of the 3 guys are not going to eat that.
He sent me some delicious
3 out of 3?
treats.
And you're out too? No maroons for you? Macaroons?
I mean, it's a great thought and gift and everything, but I am not a fan of the macaroon.
Is there any sort of enhancer for the macaroons?
Oh, no, there's no enhancer.
Very good question.
Like a little sweetener for them.
Very good question. So Don and Tim have been waiting outside for like 20 fucking minutes. Oh,
No.
Oh, boy.
Well, let's end now, and then we can talk to him. Fuck it.
I'm not talking.
Bad news for you guys.
That's it for today.
I have an announcement.
Do you?
I have to plug. I'm in Mount Kisco this weekend, the Comedy Den, and then you know where I'm at in Vegas and San Diego. JimNorton.com. The store is now live. If you want to buy stuff, the Jim Norton store is open.
Oh.
My website's pretty much live and ready to go.
Very good.
Go to JimNorton.com.
Mount Kisco, you get to see Westchester in person if you go see Jim Norton.
Oh,
that's huge.
That place.
Yeah.
All right. We will see everyone tomorrow then. Bye-bye.
Opie and Anthony have left the building. But there's still more After O&A Live with Sam Roberts is next.
Some kind of backdoor into having, sex with a stranger, but they're serious about these cuddle houses where there's no sexual shit going on.
Yeah.
I thought it was an excuse, like, all right, it's a cuddle house, wink, wink.
I'm sure it's different in Japan as it would be in the United States. United States, you expect some fucking a handy or something. Well, in Japan, they're just like, oh, that would be dishonor.
In Japan, one of the services,
hand can be used like a knife.
They'll clean your fucking ears out.
Oh, yeah?
With Q-tips.
They'll clean your ear?
Clean your rear.
Your ear? What?
But it's a whole list of things, and one of them is they will clean your ears out with Q-tips, and they showed the dude from Vice just getting his ears cleaned out.
I don't think I'd like that.
As his head is on her lap. And you're like, okay, that's going to lead to some heavy petting, isn't it?
Shenanigans? Ear play?
Oh, the smell of earwax. She's.
And then, you don't like that?
No.
And then one of the things she'll look deeply into your eyes. I'm like, all right, that's some foreplay into something, no?
Yeah.
But she'll just lay on the bed and she'll turn toward you and just look deeply into your eyes.
A very subservient kind of a
look
bizarre. On their face.
What robots paying for human interaction?
I know.
That's terrible.
It really is silly.
She'll pretend you're a real person. Ooh. Terrible.
Unless you're coming.
Yeah. Get the loan.
Then they were talking about a guy who makes $800,000. There are these clubs where the women go, and the guys just pay complete attention to the women.
Yeah.
But once again, there's no sex going on. But they listen to them fucking babble, and they get their drinks for them. It's almost like you're on a date.
Yeah.
But there's no sex. And these clubs are like, they're huge in Japan. And they talked to the one guy, and he said he makes $800,000 a year. Doing that, where he just shows up at the club and he's there for the women.
And watch him still kill himself.
I can't stand when people use Japan as like a microcosm of our country or anything. They compare the rate of violence, the economy, whatever it is. When you say, well, in Japan, you can't. The cultures are so fucking different.
They're a bunch of weirdos.
It's just
is what it comes down to.
It's a strange, very different culture than
and
ours.
they explain that they're not getting married. They said, I'm going to fuck up the numbers, I think. I think 40% of the women are not married, and then 60% of the guys, I believe those were the numbers. Or was it 50% of the women? Somewhere around there. The guys, definitely 60%. 60% of all males in Japan are not married. That number is fucking huge. They're kind of career oriented.
Career oriented? Is that
career
oriented?
Career oriented.
I'll go for them.
And then I moved on. I had to. When they give you suggestions for the next one on Vice, it was donkey sex in Colombia.
Donkey sex in Colombia.
What? Could you find that? It's almost worth playing the whole fucking documentary. It's only 15 minutes.
What's it?
It's a tradition in the northern part of Colombia where adolescent males have sex with donkeys, and they believe it stretches out your dick and makes it bigger.
Wait.
So they
Who's
start
getting fucked here?
The most bizarre tradition, donkey sex. It's on Vice's YouTube channel. This is the one that I was like, what the fuck?
So are the guys fucking the donkey, or is the donkey fucking the guy?
Oh, no, the guys are fucking the donkeys.
Oh,
and they talk to a whole bunch
I thought it was weird.
They talk to a whole bunch of teenage boys. They start at around 11. 11, 12, they're fucking donkeys, and everyone accepts it. They go up into the hills and find a donkey.
I don't get that at all.
Just play the first part of this. Vice Guide to Sex. And the women.
Hey, I'm Ryan Duffy. We're here in New York City. We actually just got back to the States. We spent some time down in Colombia, where we found out that some of the locals, they fuck donkeys.
All right. another fucking shithole. Jesus Christ.
We're on the Caribbean here in Cartagena, Colombia.
Cartagena.
It looks beautiful, actually.
The city basically looks like it was constructed from the daydreams of frustrated 9-to-5ers. You can picture some fat guy in a cubicle going, God damn, I just wish I was on a beach somewhere that was more beautiful than any beach I've ever seen, in a city with absolutely beautiful architecture and filled with gorgeous women.
Whoa. Wow.
That's Colombia.
Cartagena.
Don't ever fuck my donkey, Tony.
Some of our friends have been telling us that on the northern coast of Colombia, people fuck donkeys. Foolishly, we basically said we'll believe that when we see it. So we flew down to Cartagena and figured we'd do some investigating of our own.
Oh, man. Young spring breakers, it looked like, huh?
It's a really macho culture, and they really value the chase here. I mean, Colombian men, I think the chase is incredibly important.
Oh, boy.
I'm from London. I'm a freelance journalist here, and I've been living here for 5 years. And I'm married to a Colombian. Colombian men think they're the best.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Opie and Anthony Show.
Yes.
So no one won the Mega Millions. I see they're doing stories about that on the news right off the bat, huh?
That seems to be one of the big stories of the day.
Are most of the states involved with the Mega Millions?
Yeah, there's a lot of them, I guess, right?
So it's going to go up to $550 million.
550.
I think that's the fourth largest ever.
Oh.
I believe.
Yes.
I believe I can fly.
I forgot to play. So I'm kind of glad. I'm glad no one won because I forgot to play.
You play the Mega Millions.
Well, when it gets up pretty high, I like the action. You know, It's kind of fun. Get in there. You know, dare to dream.
Try to get a little taste.
Little taste
of the Mega Millions. Share with a few other numbskulls.
Get in there.
Oh, that's it. What's wrong? What's the problem with these states that they don't fucking deal with the Mega Millions?
Well, Nevada's got their own fucking...
Yeah, Nevada doesn't need no Mega Million, that's for sure.
Who else need that?
Who else you got on that list there?
Wyoming?
Utah?
If I knew my states, I'd be able to tell you. I just see, like, shaded in white boxes.
Yeah, Utah.
All right, Utah, that's a religious thing.
Wyoming, right?
Yeah, it's Wyoming.
Right.
And then Alabama. And
Missouri.
Missouri,
Alabama, Wyoming, Nevada, and Utah.
And Alaska and Hawaii.
Well, they're not really part of the United
bastards.
States. It's cute and all that they...
I'm kind of digging those Smithsonian Alaska shows.
Really?
Just a bunch of weird fucks up there, man.
That's cool.
And I know the Alaska people, they usually chime in when I say stuff like this, and they're like, you don't know, I live in Fairbanks, and it's just as good a city as
It's just like New York.
I'm not talking about that. And first of all, it isn't. Secondly, I wasn't even talking about that. I'm talking about these people that go up to just get away from everything.
Right.
And that does seem to be the place to do it. They're hunting moose. They live in shacks.
That sounds like a great life.
You know what? If you want to get away from everybody, just quit your bitching and go. That seems to be the place.
Right.
And they build these sod meat fucking, like, bunkers. The guy has to pick up sod from miles away and bring it in a boat. And there's things that want to kill him. There's just mosquitoes everywhere.
Sounds kind of cool.
It looks like if you were living in the lower 48 in the 1800s.
Yeah, but I mean, life in general is kind of mundane for all of us.
Yeah, this is like...
if you have to do regular chores and you can be
or
killed...
Or you're dead.
That's kind of cool.
Everything they do is to live.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
You can shoot a moose on the way to work?
Just fucking shoot a moose. There was this woman. She lives alone. She's like this kind of dykey woman.
Right.
And she shoots a moose. And then she's out there skinning it. Well, you know, and she's just talking as she's skinning the moose in the field.
Skinning a moose?
Because I like to take the heart with me, too. The heart's kind of tasty.
Oh, my God. Can I see that clip?
She's great.
How do you skin a moose?
With a sharp fucking knife.
And where do you start?
Balls.
Where do you start?
Well, she looked like she starts right around the ankles.
I would start with the asshole.
They slid around there.
When you start with the asshole and just kind of pull it apart.
Pull it apart like that?
Stretch it over the...
With my women, I like starting that way. As we...
Oh, my God.
Jimmy.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it was...
how do you learn how to skin a moose?
I guess she just learned from...
and it's no big deal to her, right?
No. She takes the meat. She's like... And she's talking about how, you know, I I like putting it in a game bag to cool it down to keep the flies off of it, because they'll lay their eggs on there right away. They'll lay eggs on it.
And do they make bacon out of the moose?
Well, I'm
like
sure they
do
make
with
everything.
The beaver tails?
They make a little bit of everything.
How to skin a moose on YouTube. Of course it's up there.
Yeah, everything is.
I just saw Into the Wild last night, part of it, and they were talking about if you don't take the liver out fast enough, the flies start dropping larvae on it, and then the meat is worthless.
It's amazing how quickly you got to fucking scoop that shit up from the bugs.
Oh my God. Wait, maybe you can make some soup out of it.
Just a little fly larvae soup.
Yeah, the insides.
I don't know. That's pretty fucking gross, man. But yeah, it's a cool show. I forgot what it's called. It's called the Arctic Circle or something like that.
Is it Life Below Zero?
It might be Life Below Zero.
Life Below Zero.
Deep in Alaska. It looks like the graphic.
That sounds cool, man.
And they're just they're right inside the Arctic Circle.
Right.
We'll hunt actively till
They're doing everything. They got to hunt to live, and
between 40 and 50 below.
And then
it's an emergency.
The middle of nowhere.
There's a family that looks for mastodon bones.
Bullets.
Oh, that's her, I think.
From the end of September
that's her.
until the middle of June, it's just me and the elements.
They get 3 months of good weather.
We don't have
roads. 3 months of weather they can do anything in, and the rest of it is you had better have spent those 3 months stocking up on shit for the other 9 months.
All right, now it's a nightmare. So you spend 9 months. So
yeah.
Wait, no, you spend 3 months getting ready to live for the 9 horrible months.
For 9 fucking months.
And you know those 3 months are still shitty weather for me and you.
It's crap. And then they showed guys getting stuff like out in the bogs and shit like that, and it's just they're covered in mosquitoes.
Do they explain why they live there?
I think a lot of them are they have
just where their
psychological
family
problems.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think they have to be alone. They're like hermits.
But I think a lot of us live where we live because of our damn family.
Yeah,
it wasn't
people,
for
it's
families.
nothing to do with their families.
We'd all pick a much cooler place to live, right?
I think these people wanted to get as far away from their family as possible.
This is exactly like fucking the Siberia. People live in Siberia.
Yes.
Same awful life.
Yeah, it's pretty much the same thing.
3 months of fun.
It doesn't sound like it's fun, though. You got to spend those 3 months getting everything together for the 9 horrible months.
9 months of fighting death and 3 months of preparing to fight death for 9 months.
That's pretty much what they do.
But their lives are probably a bit more exciting than ours.
Yeah, there was this, I don't know, there seemed to be this mundane kind of existence, one day going into the next. And
is this the trailer? Keep going with this thing.
That's that crazy woman, yeah.
Until the middle of June, it's just me and the elements.
Middle of June, my God.
We don't
There is
have
a
roads. In Alaska, most of the rivers are the highways. Non-preparedness is death up here.
A lot of time, a lot of energy just to do some simple tasks here.
Chopping wood, a lot of wood chopping going on.
I lost my mother, my brother, and his girlfriend to the ice. I'm real cautious of where I step.
Jesus.
I'm in their country, they're not in mine. I'm not the top of the food chain here.
I took a couple shots, and then the bear looked at me, and then I was like, oh my God.
They're all armed to the teeth.
I came to Alaska when I was 18 years old. Some people take a job in a factory. I rolled the out.
We've got great pride. We're not just living here in a shack.
You don't have to be a hillbilly or a redneck to live in the bush.
That guy's a problem. He's got a temper.
I can see.
Yeah.
Holy, what was that?
You can't be scared
And
of
everywhere
death.
you go has to be by like plane if it's any distance.
The river will take us someday. We'll die on the river.
Life Below Zero.
Wow.
Pretty cool.
How old does it get?
I was watching that over the weekend. What's that?
What's it, like minus 20, minus 30 there?
Oh, it's crazy cold. Like you go out and die cold.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're about... they range because they go from one family or one person's story to the next and stuff. But they're pretty much within a 100 to 400 miles inside the Arctic Circle. That's where
I got to watch
they
this.
Live. It's pretty cool.
How many people live up there? Do they give some kind of any numbers?
They probably have, but I haven't seen.
Probably a few hundred, right? It's not that many.
It's not all that many. It's very, very sparse up there. I mean, there aren't many people. You could be alone. That's a place you go. Yeah, a lot of them don't have electricity. They run on generators like that. Some guys, they run on nothing. They have wood for heat, and they stock up on fish and cured meats and stuff in
Do they have TV at least?
smokehouse. There's no TV.
Oh, God, that would suck.
No, they just
It would be cool to
exist.
hunker down and have a nice fucking
I think
TV
you got a
program
lot
to
of
watch.
time with your own thoughts.
Oh,
and
who wants
a lot
that?
of time to reflect.
That's
Do you
a-
like to reflect? Go to Alaska.
That's always creepy when you're left with your own thoughts for more than...
Yeah.
I could do it an hour or two, but day after day?
For
oh, my
fucking
God.
9
Fuck
months
no.
of reflecting.
It's like living a yoga retreat.
yeah, freezing.
Kind of cool, though.
Yeah, it's definitely a cool show.
There's a special called Happy People, which is the same as this, but it's about the Siberia and all they focus on these solo hunters. I watched it 2 days ago.
Oh, wow,
It's the
really?
same
Same
fucking
kind
life.
of vibe. Well, if you think Alaska is kind of part of that whole chain of that swath of shit that's frozen up there.
I went on Vice's YouTube channel finally because everyone's talking about it.
Yeah, it's
and
cool.
the documentaries. Oh my God, I was
Good
just
stuff.
one after another. Like
Yep.
I think you just described it like potato chips.
Yeah.
I just
potato
need,
chip
you just
TV.
need more and more and more and more.
Watching.
Did you see the one with the motorcycles? Korea. Tooling around
no.
Korea on the
Didn't see that
motorcycles.
one yet.
The New Zealanders, I believe.
That's weird. I thought I've seen
They look like
most of them.
they look very American until they open their mouths.
Oh, yeah.
And I was thinking, wow, that takes fucking balls to jump on a motorcycle. A bunch of them, you know, they got approval and all.
Yeah.
And just rock around North Korea all the way down to South Korea eventually, and they were allowed to cross the border.
Oh,
and
they were.
everything.
Oh, okay.
And it's just a quick little 15-minute documentary on their little journey.
They're cool. I'm noticing a lot of YouTube videos. They're pretty high quality now, and you can pop them up on your TV so
Oh, God,
easy.
yeah.
Like you used to have to. You were relegated to watching it on your phone or on a laptop
Right.
or something like that. Now you just pop it right up on your TV through so many things, whether it's Xbox or your
It's TV now.
DVD player. Yeah,
It's just another
Apple
TV option, basically.
Yep, it's another TV option.
Then I saw the cuddling episode in Japan. That cuddling thing is fucking weird, man.
That's Japanese.
I thought it was like
snobs in the world because they've never had anyone to tell them otherwise. People used to talk and they used to say, oh, the Costeños are all they do is party, they drink, and the joke was they fuck donkeys. No one actually said I'd done it. They'd all said, oh no, my friends had done it, and it's quite common that you live on a farm, you'll see people with their own special donkey, and yes, something that you do, so totally cultural, and it's normal. It's just a different way of seeing sex.
Yeah.
It's just a different way of looking at it.
Right.
Yeah.
Bueno, no es un mito, es una realidad. La mayoría de los hombres de la zona norte de Colombia.
She's saying it's real.
Yeah, they're talking to
most men have their first sexual experience with a donkey. They prefer to experiment first with a donkey rather than a woman.
No sé qué placer encontrarán en ello,
I don't know
pero
what
bueno,
pleasure they
esa es su
find in it,
decisión,
but
¿no?
it's their decision, right? Well, this guy says, when I was 14, I had my first sexual encounter with a donkey during puberty. The doctor used to recommend it. What? The donkeys help stretch your dick.
Told you.
It helps to develop your size.
Right.
Every week, Sundays, we went into the hills to have sex with the donkey. Oh, that sounds nice. My Spanish is getting very well. I could understand it. And
the guy, by the way, here's how that myth got started. The first guy who got caught doing it.
Yes, it makes your dick bigger.
Oh, all right.
I swear.
This is just a little bit outside of Cartagena. We're getting a tour of the land from our new friends here, and then we're going to go see about this donkey fucking thing.
Vice rules, by the way.
That's funny.
These guys go anywhere.
We're big supporters of Vice on the Opie and Anthony show. Now he's back in New York.
When we got back from Colombia, we were so freaked out, so totally confused by what we'd seen and what you're about to see, that we felt like we really had to go see a sex therapist, if only so we didn't spend the next 2 weeks of our lives crying in the fetal position.
So we're here in the offices of Dr. Hani Maletsky. She's the author of this book, which is Understanding Bestiality and Zoophilia.
Oh.
Could you kind of break down what's bestiality, what's zoophilia, what are the differences in terms?
It's got to mean she's into that, right? That she's right about it?
Yeah, exactly.
Bestiality is sex with animals. That's sort of the act.
Yeah.
And zoophilia is more about feelings, about attraction, When somebody is a zoophile,
Use code
it's sort of like a
donkey.
sexual orientation. Well, bestiality is sort of like using the animal as a form of masturbation. Bestiality has been going on throughout history in every culture, basically. In my book, I even mentioned an agricultural society in northern Colombia called Cagaba. And in that society, it is an ancient pre-Columbian belief. Adolescent males will not achieve competence in marriage unless they practice intercourse with donkeys.
That's hilarious.
I think that's because of big online ordering.
Colombia is very
get a hard on with a
and
donkey.
super Catholic.
How do you not?
So a lot of these girls are
super
not
Catholic
having sex until they're
So the girls aren't having sex, so the guys like, fuck that. I gotta have sex
but
with
all of
something.
which leaves our friend over
What
here
religion are the
and
donkeys?
various other 14-year-olds with basically a 6-year-long case of blue balls.
They really got to take you into the shitty neighborhood to get some donkey fucking going on.
Yeah, going up into the hills. I'm 14 years old. I'm 17. My first time was over near the mine, over there.
Oh, the old mine.
Tell them how old you were. When I was 11. My first time was normal. I liked it. He liked it, and he hasn't stopped since.
Hey, he's still fucking that. You keep fucking that donkey.
All these kids are already fucking donkeys. They stick it in every day. Everyone who fucks donkeys, raise your hand.
Come on.
A woman is better because a woman can suck your dick in a donkey can. It's true. As long as they don't have a woman, they can have all the donkey they want. But when they have a woman, they shouldn't. All the boys at the age are looking around for donkeys.
This is just bizarre behavior.
It's normal.
What's with the whole initiation thing anyway? Like, you're not going to find that in the States, right? You get initiated together. 13-year-old boys and girls in rec rooms groping each other, and it's awkward and terrible, but, they're of the same species. Yeah. So what's keeping that from happening here?
They come to a certain age, they're 12, 13, 14, and if they hadn't had a sexual experience, they hadn't had sex, then they're not a man. I mean, they just can't go around saying that they're a virgin.
So in junior high, a lot of credibility is based on how many people you've made out with, and all that stuff. So we're trying to sort out here which one of these two little guys, both of them are 14, have fucked more donkeys.
He has. I have, this guy says. I have lots of girlfriends. Yeah, but donkeys. Yeah, donkeys. What about your girlfriend? She doesn't want to put out yet.
Put out.
I stroke the donkey until she's ready. Like this.
And now he's showing how
the tail goes up. I spread her pussy and I go in.
Holy shit.
Aren't you scared of getting kicked? No, I give it to her soft.
Oh, he knows how to fuck a donkey.
This kid's maybe 11 or 12. I go like this. I grab her like this and I squeeze her tight. It's warm. It's real nice and warm.
Oh,
we heard a lot of different reasoning from the folks we spoke to.
There's insanity going on down there.
It ran the gamut between really practical reasons to stuff that we found a little more far-fetched, like, it enlarges the size of the penis.
I have heard that there are other civilizations who believe that having sex with an animal,
using the term loosely,
specifically donkey,
civilization.
Is she getting a little moist just talking about this?
I think she is.
She likes it.
It seems like she might.
Like
with her
Muslim
sensible hairdo.
Fathers will encourage their sons to have sex with a donkey so that their penises will grow.
See, her talking about penises growing, I think that's making a little...
She likes that.
A little moist. The thing is, it's usual for them to develop better. It's a local custom we have here.
Local custom.
It's something that's done when you're just getting started. But sometimes it doesn't end there.
People get hooked on fucking that donkey.
Catch feelings.
Donkey, yeah.
Outside of Cartagena.
Notice he's getting further and further away.
Yeah. Beautiful Caribbean city. Where, I don't know, I'd say a rough estimate, every other girl is a fucking 10. Give or take. And the ugly girls are 7s. And we're here, 35 minutes from there.
and our friend here is going to fuck a donkey.
Oh, my God.
How much longer on this? It's working, though, I guess. We can keep going.
About 6 minutes.
So after talking to all these folks in Trabaco, hearing all their stories, pretty much thought that we'd heard and seen it all. Little did we know that our cab driver was so happy to help and eager to kind of share this part of the culture with us that we were about to see a whole lot more.
Yeah. Well, that's a guy donkey.
Yeah, they're showing donkeys with giant penises.
Big donkey dick.
Yeah.
So Martine took us out
That
to
donkey probably fucks a lot of donkeys, though.
setting. There are all kinds of trees and a couple little lakes.
He's going to talk to Martin. You want to do Martin here?
At my age, at this point in my life, I've been with a rough estimate more than 100 donkeys. When we were kids, a good friend of mine said, Martin, come, let's go fuck a donkey. It was the first time I was going to go fuck a donkey. He said, come on, you go first. I said, wait a second, how does this go? He said, just go up to it. And I pulled it open, saw the donkey's pink pussy. Fucking shit. Lots of times you think about a girl. And sometimes you're just there thinking about the donkey you're fucking.
For people who had sex with animals and then they want to
back to this thing.
How different it is.
Is that a boy or a girl?
Travis is, and they're marking all this audio.
Oh, God. Of what to do, and they call it mind games.
Yeah.
That with people you have to play mind games, and you have to figure out what they want.
Opie and
while
Anthony,
the animals,
donkey
it's
fucker.
right there. And then if you try
I can hear the repurposed audio now.
that to humans, it's, humans are a lot more complicated. On top of
Than
the
a
fact
donkey?
that sometimes it feels different.
She's getting excited. She likes donkeys.
She is. She's
There's
squirming
something
in her
fucking
seat.
sexy about her because she accepts all of it.
Yeah.
She's just a dirty girl.
She is filthy.
You gotta think
she's
she's dirty,
They
man.
say, after you had sex with a female dog,
Write about
you don't wanna
anything,
have
and
sex
she's
with
writing
women
about this
anymore.
stuff. Why?
But yes, even after my wife caught me, 3 months later, I was on my way back from a job out in the countryside and saw a donkey. A pregnant donkey. Wow. With nice, a big ass. I pulled over, got off my bike, went up to her, and took her behind the bush.
And even when
It's like the Gene Simmons of donkeys.
Oh, yeah.
This is Mars's culture, by the way.
Oh,
Yeah, it is.
Mars, Jesus. You talk about those big asses, now we understand
all
why.
these different shades in the middle.
I can't imagine that you're looking at the donkey going, that's a nice big ass on the donkey. Like, that doesn't make any sense.
That's where the term donkey ass came from.
Yeah, huh?
Right, Mars?
Because he was talking about fantasy.
I mean, if you're going to use it like some masturbatory fucking warm pieces of meat, that's one thing.
Right.
Seeing it as an attractive animal, that's a whole nother world.
Yeah. Oh.
Because the street donkeys that you find are getting fucked first by one guy, then by another. Lots of times, I too am turned on and fuck them without a condom or anything.